There, now it's never going to be recorded.
Rolun, that's goes.
Alright. Everybody hold on to your butts.
Dodging
Welcome
all the
back,
fucking
YouTube.
bullets.
Roly-Poly is going to give you a wonderful recap here in about 5 seconds. First off, Roly-Poly, who is going to be the timekeeper today? Cannot be Necro.
John's never been the timekeeper.
I don't care. The very first time you were ever they made it me. So
I can see that I'm just going to have to randomize the timekeeper too because you guys suck dick.
Okay.
Only if they can afford it.
Alright.
Okay.
Kyle.
Damn
I eat shit.
It doesn't matter.
With
You're doomed.
The only way the dice love me is I haven't been Thamekeeper forever. Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. So, Tuckleberry, if you would please, you motherfucker. What are we hanging for?
Just give me just a second.
Oh, Tuckleberry, why
Wasn't there a
must
show
you
called
be
Brickleberry that was just really
so
terrible?
contrary, Tuckleberry?
I have seen that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it had what's his face talks, whatever.
So very hairy, Tuckleberry.
I like okay. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, so when we got up, we just dealt with Fireface the last session, and then we got up and everyone had the nightmares, and Sollyn couldn't do with spells, right?
Correct.
Okay, want to make sure. And so we went and dealt with his father. We dealt with his father, you, Necro, and NPCs. Some went to go deal with the prince and make sure he didn't fucking go start another war. Turns out Prince got jumped by Sollyn's half-sister? Or sister-in-law?
Sister-in-law.
Okay, sister-in-law. She gets repelled, almost kills Prince and Kurtal at the same time. But it's meanwhile, on the other hand, other side, Sollyn's dad's really boring and just makes a bunch of threats and leaves. And we're like, that was boring. We all had prep for nothing. Then we go. Did we go to the baker right after that? Or was there something?
No.
Didn't all this happen 2 sessions ago?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It did.
Okay.
I thought I was just super high for a second.
What the hell? I don't remember.
Dude, we started...
The last thing I remember was us getting the fucking rewards.
Because you had money involved, that's all you remember.
The last session we started, I believe,
I don't remember.
at least 3 things. Guys, I'm trying to remember now.
So ashamed.
I take
for-
cliff notes of all the session summaries that Uncle does.
Except for the last one.
Yeah, evidently.
Apparently, last session is just a hallucination that none of us can recall.
I don't remember. I remember the ending, and well, wait, what? I remember me dying.
We just took care of Fireface. That was the end of the session before.
Uh-huh.
Start of last session, we went to the courtyard to do some magic.
To decurse, that's right. That's the
Get the ball rolling, Tucker.
Okay. Did the decurse scene. I don't remember after that. I remember point A and point B, but not anything in between.
If you look at the chat, Uncle's telling you what happened, so you can repeat him.
So, I was right, the baker! Y'all just done it out of order.
You didn't say anything
No,
about
we
the
didn't.
baker.
Tucker, we got our we had the curses. We dispelled them.
Okay.
Then we went to the bakers.
Okay.
And Sollyn had a nap.
Okay. Okay, so I got the beginning wrong, but the rest of it's fine. Okay.
You got none of it right.
I got the baker right. I was.
You said we dealt with Fireface,
This is the only thing
and
you
the
got
prince
right.
was
I
attacked.
set the session before, and then that session we woke up with nightmares.
Continue. I'm waiting.
Shut up.
Just repeat what's in chat there.
Yeah, and then we went to the baker, and I had to leave. But when I came back, for some reason, like Ilaria must have like insulted her shoes or something, because they started
Not at
fighting,
all.
and then I don't. Well, then
I
you
was like,
tell
hey,
it.
let's get some bread.
Okay, how
Alright, I'll
did
tell
it
the
start?
princess you weren't here. All right, so we walked in, like, hey, let's get some bread. She walks in the back room, like, hey, what you got back here? Can we just wait in here? Or she's like, can you wait outside? Like, nah, we'll wait in here. And then a bunch of drow attacked us. Like, there was no provocation from us at all. They just attacked. Our provocation was us being there.
The
and you
provocation
died.
is that Drow like to take the
you were
initiative,
back.
apparently.
Just like in France.
They had the drop on us.
They just stepped no warning.
Then Chell got the drop on them.
I was there for
Chill.
that.
I got the drop on them, yeah.
Fight broke out. Drow are pieces of shit. Used a lot of poison. Knocked out like at least half of us, including me. I died. That wasn't fun. Although it was less violent than Ilaria twice, so I can't complain. And Kurtal too. So yeah. After the fight was over, they went. I didn't go. I was dead. They went and talked to the Duke and told him what? What?
Yes.
What?
You don't have your sound enabled for the session.
Yeah, I do. Oh no, I don't. Just the browser did that thing again. What's playing?
That's
Nothing.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Jeopardy thing. Fuck off. Okay.
Keep going, Tucker.
Okay, they went. Okay, they went to the Duke and told him that we need to go back to Lyceum. We got some people that are injured, and he's like, "Fine, as long as you'll come back." So they home. Everyone's exhausted again, and I got resurrected. I didn't have to spend a dime for it, which was nice. You already talked to the mundane, the watch captain about something. I forgot.
Everything that happened.
Lyria.
Okay, so just an
Yeah.
explanation. Okay. I just remembered y'all just talked for way longer than I was expecting, or way less long, way shorter than I was expecting. That's the word I meant.
Well, it was just a report. I mean, there's not much talk. It's like, hey, this shit happened. All right, have a nice day.
Yeah, I know, but normally you like to go into detail, but instead you're like,
Oh, yeah.
summarizes.
Because it was getting fucking late, man.
Yeah. So, and I got resurrected, didn't have to pay for it, which was nice, although I was expecting to, but whatever. And then after everyone sort of started to feel better, everyone got resurrected, they got restored. Erdia got a familiar bet, which is nice. We all went back to the Duke. Dude's like, hey, y'all did good. Here's some titles. Here's some money for those who want the money more than the titles. Everything's hunky-dory. And then Lyria went full Spanish Inquisition on dark-skinned people. Isn't that great?
Other way around, but yes.
No.
We had the Inquisition,
other
then
way
they
around.
had a ceremony.
Yeah. And
Oh,
also, you
point.
forgot the whole thing about Catholics.
That's the point. That's not important.
Okay, probably one of the main
All right.
reasons we actually got rewarded is
Well, that's true. That's true.
Also a huge plot device.
Well, the main reason I forgot is just we haven't been talking about her at all for like 20 sessions.
yes.
Don't cough up stuff. Yeah, so the night we got back, I got resurrected, and we were going to go back to Lyriel the next day, I think. Something, or either that or relax, I don't remember. No, we were going to go top. Necro, or Kurtal. I'm not saying Necro. Kurtal decided to scry on Tethys. Why? Again?
Because he's a concerned daddy. And Ilaria is like, I
Yeah,
feel a disturbance in the force.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they decided to scry on Tethys because shields the money, and turns out she get jumped by demons. Wow.
Hillards.
I'm getting to those. And zombies summoned by the drow that were disguised as Hillards. See, I got to them. So they and Lialda teleported in to help Tethys. Turns out the Hillards were zombies. Demons were real. And there are a bunch of animals summoned by Brother Buckle, who whipped the shit out of that drow and drove them away. Tethys came back. Now she's wounded, but she's getting fixed. And they're about to tell her she's grabbed it or something. I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Honestly.
No more going off by yourself unless you tell us where, and you tell Michelle to bring you back by 8.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Recap over, I think. That's all I got.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That was something, but a recap is a loose term for it.
Joke's on you, that still went as long as if you were John did it.
That's because John accesses the Akashic records by sacrificing small children.
This is also true.
Good job, Tucker. I'm very proud of you, my good friend Tucker.
It wasn't a good job. I'll take credit for it.
Yep. Okay. Tucker, did you tell us what the very last thing happened was?
Yeah, we got rewards.
Uh-huh.
The very last thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. They're like 10 very last things. You kept remembering to tell us stuff.
All right. Anybody that can remember the last thing gets 100 of Rolun's experience.
Jesus. It was about Catholics, right? And how they took some of her scales.
Oh yeah, they took her. They took her flesh, and they're gonna scry on her. Maybe.
No.
We
Or
think
raise
it's
the
worse than
Shadow
that.
City because that's part of the ritual.
Son of a
Nope.
bitch.
Nope, nope, nope.
Okay, well, that was one of the last things.
I say yeah, they're like 20 last things you kept remembering shit.
Yes, but what was the actual last thing that happened chronologically?
Oh, we spent 2 weeks going back and forth.
Hold on.
No, the last thing chronologically is we got our rewards, and then Ilaria went to give Saint Buckle 56 platinum. That was the last thing ever. Like, chronologically that happened, other than like vague, out of timeline mentions of stuff that will happen.
All right, Tucker, you are excused. You are no dumber than the rest of the idiotic masses. Congratulations.
All right. I'm looking forward to this. Let me write it down.
Okay. This is where we shall begin. So, is everybody ready? Does everybody need to take a break and do anything, Tucker?
Yeah, hang on.
That's what I figured.
I was just like saying, Bodie. Bodie.
Oh, the eggs hatched.
Bodie.
We're hatching.
Come here.
Yep. Long shot grabbed Kurtal and said, "The eggs are making noises."
Oh yeah.
And then Kurtal said, "Get something and wake them up." By them, he meant the rest of the cabal.
That could be true.
That may not have been the last thing, though, because again, there were a lot of last things.
Now that's true.
Okay, we remembered. Yay! It only took us, what was that? 5 minutes? Oh gosh.
My dog's not feeling too well. Poor thing.
What's wrong with that ugly beast?
He's sick.
Did you kick him in the face? I don't know.
Okay.
John, why is that the first thing you go to?
Because that's the first thing Uncle went to.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
they're getting more light every day.
Yeah.
No, I figured since Tucker sends nude pictures to Uncle, then obviously they have a similar
Love my
view on
dog,
animals.
but then again, dogs are always naked, so it doesn't matter.
Tucker, quit sending me nude pictures.
No. Only when you stop liking them.
Okay. Well, that ain't ever gonna happen.
There you go. But no, he's sick. I have to give him some cough medicine. Hold fucking still. God damn it.
What's wrong with him?
He just got a throat infection.
Oh. Tell
He
him.
coughs a lot.
Why is he got a throat infection?
I don't. Because he's a dog and he eats shit. I don't know why he has a fucking throat infection.
Quit sticking your dick in there.
No.
Okay. It is the 25th of Cthulhu. Papoof, papoof. Who's going to be in Delirio home?
Kurtal.
I still am at this point.
Okay, you guys
Yeah,
have
I
one big
suppose.
tent. How do you, what about, and this tent does not, believe it or not, despite what the icon says. I don't know what the fuck that is, but whatever it is hanging on the back, it's not there.
I can't see anything on the map.
That's because you're not there yet. All right. Was anybody not at the Dragon home?
Me.
You're not there.
I've got to buy spells.
On the 25th.
Is this like the day after the whole ceremony in Lyria proper?
This is the day after all that work finishes. It would probably be very shortly after. 1 or 2 or 3 days, yes.
1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah, would Sollyn have
I'd
gone to the
I'd probably be
Lyceum?
doing my. I'm probably at this point talking to the
Sollyn-
townspeople about the drow, since that's what I'm supposed to be doing that.
Yeah,
Sollyn-
but,
Sollyn can't go to the Lyceum unless enough other people do.
Yes, teleport and stuff. Yeah, he's not going to walk back.
Yeah. And so he would help Ilaria do the business with like, hey, drow are sort of assholes.
This is how you tell if
Well, then I
someone
can
is a drow in disguise.
well, yeah. Here's what we can do, Uncle. You said there's like 2 weeks that we just have to like relax and shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those 2 weeks I'd like to buy spells, and if I can't buy them, then order them. And then,
Okay.
yeah, I'll be at the Cabal House in Lyria learning them. There you go. There we go. Boom. There you go.
Okay. Well, you can do that after the 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right. And let's see.
Well, then he's there just jerking it. I don't know what he's there for.
Right.
Whatever.
All right.
And Uncle Kurtal would have done the secure shelter for everyone
Is he doing that
if they
constantly?
wanted it. If they were.
That's
It's something he only has to
drow,
cast
right?
once a day.
Okay.
It lasts for 2 hours per caster level.
Uncle, did you look at any of those spells I sent?
Uh-uh.
Good.
Got that. Okay. That should be everybody. Okay. So I will assume that you guys are casting this badass bitch right there. So you have a tent and a home.
Here we go. It is, yeah, 2 hours per caster level, so it would have. It lasts for somewhere between 12 and 14 hours.
Okay. 12, 14 hours. Okay.
Yeah, I say 12 to 14 because Kurtal did get a bump in his caster level.
Where did what did he take the level in, by the way?
The Urge. So I get +1 caster level, both Arcane and Divine, which put me over so I can now cast 4th level spells of both.
Nice.
Which means I can do Sending now, because that is a 4th level cleric spell.
Very
So
nice.
Katrina doesn't have to
Yes.
anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
single
Lars
tear
and
rolls
Lars.
down her face.
For once, it's not me.
All right. So Kurtal, you're in the house. When who was it came to get you?
Long shot.
All right. Long shot.
Kurtal was
yes.
awake because he doesn't sleep much.
Long shot comes to get you. Anybody else that's in the house, if they want, they can do a perception check to see if they wake. But long shot comes to get you. The egg is moving. Hey.
No, I already said that when Longshot told him that, Kurtal told Longshot to wake up everyone else, and Kurtal went to check on the egg.
Okay. Is that all? Alright then. And Kurtal does not
He was also
notice the Longshot has a tomahawk and a short spear. And he goes to wake up everybody else.
I figured it would be something like that. I hope your passive AC is really high, everyone.
I hope Longshot doesn't find all the blood going in his head when I hang him upside down from the goddamn ceiling.
First thing he does is he tries to take Sollyn out at the kneecap with his tomahawk.
Clink.
It just clinks off my chitin.
Longshot will smile at you. Kurtal
Let me roll this
said, wake up and get out there, ugly.
20. I'm assuming this wakes everyone else up.
Yes, that will wake everybody else up.
What are you doing, Sollyn?
Apparently, Longshot is telling me Kurtal told him to wake us all up. Why are we to be woken?
While Longshot is hanging upside down in your hands, he says, "Don't hang the messenger!"
Let's go find Kurtal. I'll toss him into Roland's bed.
Because Roland probably wasn't awake yet.
Yeah, no. I was just about to say he's not awake. But
And
that
Longshot screams as if you threw him into lava and says, "No, not hairy one!" And he immediately tries to stab Rolun with his short spear.
His spear tries to eat me!
even prone still misses.
And then he's like, "Flee, flee, run for your life!" And he takes off and jumps into the frigid water.
Good.
The only place he knows the hairy one will not chase him.
Kurtal, what's going on?
Apparently an egg is moving.
Yes.
Ready to hatch.
Did you say which one?
Does
He didn't
Longshot
ask.
bubble out which one?
He didn't ask. Longshot is swimming for somewhere dry.
I'll check these over here.
God damn
I'll
it.
start going this way.
Watt still asleep.
I'm gonna check these.
Yes.
Skill check.
Sollyn,
Yes.
which way did he go?
Which one?
Okay.
Uncle, did you put the
Longshot?
egg tokens down?
Uh-huh.
He jumped in the water, and once he did that,
Kurtal.
he swam. Oh,
Huh.
over there. You.
She's
Surely
gonna
you have.
pick up Longshot.
None of those
Which
look like
one?
they're hatching, Ilaria.
Thank you for saying over there and not
None of
pointing
them?
with your fucking
Can't you
None of
see?
them.
Oh no, you.
Now I can.
Okay.
Okay,
got
from
60.
where I am right here, the farthest I can possibly see is right here. I can barely see someone's name. Right here.
Dwarves and
That's
their
Longshot.
vision.
Sadly, dwarves have shit vision.
Yeah, they only have 60-foot
Yeah.
dark vision. Ha!
Actually,
Yeah, I know.
don't
Scrubs.
Striders only have 60?
They have 120, I think.
They have in
uh,
the dark. They only
Check
had
your hand out. I don't think I got you set right. Since you're making fun of dwarves, double check that.
Well, if
Ilaria
there's
has
light
120
sensitivity, then
because
he
she took a
probably has
feat.
120.
Yeah.
No, I have 120 because I'm Drow.
Yeah. Okay. Longshot
Drow
will then
method.
lead you over here. Follow him, and he goes on an expedition like Lewis and Clark to find the holy egg. At every possible deviation in the path, he's like, "Do you want to go left or right?" And then he's like, "I know the way." He holds up his spear like a divining rod, and then continues on.
Do I see Ilaria by the fire?
You see Ilaria where she's at. Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking up from like over here.
And Longshot runs up and pretends like he's going to stab the egg. Doesn't. He just pokes it a little bit with his spear. It's that one.
Does it even have a point on it, or is it literally just a stick?
It is a stick that has been sharpened very sharply and then hardened in the fire.
Wow, no one even taught him that. He just learned it. That's impressive.
No, he just wanted to burn people.
No, yeah, I was about to say, dude, he's a goblin. They don't teach anything.
And you guys approach and you see this egg sitting there, and it wobbles a little bit in its place. It's kind of like every once in a while, it just kind of shakes, kind of like that.
Okay. Very carefully, I'm going to try to see if it's the boy or the girl.
You want me to kill it?
No long shot.
That won't be
Thank you.
necessary.
I've been practicing.
Keep practicing.
It explains why Watt is in a bad mood.
And he throws the Spirit Leota. It bounces off the wall and hits him in the head.
Betrayed!
He screams, "Run away, run for your lives," and he runs off.
Copper are the one that like acid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Kurtal's gonna summon his chakram.
They're currently sitting in acid and stuff right now, anyways. You guys will make a roll. Is this the boy or the girl, so on and so forth?
You cannot tell gender by the A.
Yeah, you can.
I thought you
told
could
us now.
remember the different spirals. Yeah.
Nope.
Are we retconning the fact that we learned that?
You couldn't tell. The only thing you
Remember
can tell
you
is the
said like
general
the
health.
spirals, the left or the right. And that's
Oh,
how you
wait,
figured
wait.
the gender.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
you told us
That's
that-
right. She told you how to do that. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, she said if
Yes,
they
Styria
go in the
told
same...
us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the difference between if they go in the same direction or if they go in opposite directions.
No, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Okay. That is let's see. I don't think I actually determined that. I'm going to let that up to chance. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay.
It's one or the other.
So Fate Keeper, you can do 1 die 100. High is boy, low is girl, and then the other one, of course, would be the opposite.
For anybody who didn't pick up on that, he says high is boy because high is good.
No, it's just high is better.
Thank you, but that's you, Tucker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
I was gonna say.
this is gonna be
It's been a while. I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Hey, Chuckle Box. Roll the fucking die. All right.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Alright, and then that means this other one is a boy.
Give me just a sec.
So has it started to crack itself out yet, or no?
You see no crack on it yet.
Alright, Kurtal is just gonna mutter or say in Draconic, just in words of encouragement.
High
This is
Draconic or
gonna
low
take a-
Draconic?
Wow, has it even?
Low Draconic because High Draconic has implications.
Well, it would definitely
And I would
wake up
not say that
Captain
without-
Sand's
I would not say High Draconic without setting up an empowered silent table.
Okay.
This is going to take hours if the rest of you want to go back to sleep.
I've got time.
Alright, you guys get there and stay there for hours. And let's... as this little egg tries to break free. Let's see if this little bastard dies.
If it starts having, like, legitimate difficulty, can we help?
No. Oh my god. Roll 20. You're shitting the bed again.
How do you think I felt?
Alright. Alright, congratulations. After an hour and a half, the egg has a serious crack in it, and the serious crack is now fracturing into a dozen smaller cracks as it begins to break out of its shell. Wow. Okay. Finally, when it does break open, a little head will pop out. And you will see the sparkling eyes of a little copper dragonling.
Oh, yay!
That's right, bitch. Okay. And who wants to interact with it first?
I mean, who's there? Because
I bet
All four of us are there.
Everybody.
Yeah, I don't know who went back to sleep because it, like you said, it's going to take hours. So.
Well,
All four of us are-
Roland's time kind of dreary, so he just go, hey there. That's not dreary enough. Well, hey there.
Welcome to the outside.
the world.
Saying I was in Draconic.
The dragon will look and blink at everybody several times. It's
It's going to go to town on its shell.
Roland's like, hi there. It looks at Roland. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Look at that thing.
What is that?
Yeah, let's Kurtal.
Is that what I am? Oh, God, I hope not. God, I hope I'm not that.
And it just sits there and just kind of looks at everybody one by one, taking its time, looking around. And everybody stares at it right back. It's like, wait a minute. This is one odd group right here.
Which one is me? Just what I was thinking. And like, which one do I look like? Looks down, has hands and 4 legs. So it turns to the Drider. Is that it? Do I have 8 legs? Looking for the
Man.
8 legs.
Dragons self-actualize really quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, it's just funny to think that it's like a baby. Like,
Well,
generally
these
don't know
guys have
exactly
like
what they
sentience
are.
freshly hatched.
Yeah, I know.
It's 3 minutes old and it's already having an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Welcome to life, fucker.
Okay. It studies everybody curiously. And then finally, when it realizes, hey, there's a delicious egg right there.
Mhm.
It leans down, sniffs it a few times, licks the soil that's nice and vinegary and acidic,
Acidic, yeah. I was gonna say.
and then starts taking out its egg the rest of the way until it's fully revealed, excavated, and sits there and works on prying it open wider and wider. Gets in the hole and just starts stretching it until it cracks open right down the middle.
It's like a Kinder egg.
Eggs on the half shell. Yeah. And then it sits in one, curls up, tucks its tail underneath itself, and then starts nibbling on the other half. Every once in a while, it'll stop and look at everybody. Okay. It has yet to say anything.
Well, Catholics took a couple weeks before she talked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, all right. Now, did who here wants a copper dragon?
I don't want them all. They're cute.
Well,
Yes.
well, better question is who doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The copper ones are the socialites, right?
They are, yes, they are social. They're very passionate socialites, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Straight up, I think Lialdo would get along beautifully with one of them.
Oh my god.
Katrina could breed this thing into being not breed it, but raise it into being a fucking powerhouse
No,
of a diplomat.
brass dragons are the socialites. Copper dragons are very passionate.
Yeah, yeah.
Valid.
Everything.
Very,
Everything.
yeah.
They like art and that sort of stuff, music, all that sort of crap.
They're just elf dragons. That's really it. They're just elf dragons.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, if somebody wants to try to influence who it connects with, you would know that they should spend time with it first before everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys going to decide that?
No.
I think Ilaria is going to spend a lot of time with it just because she knows she's going to have to go back to Lyceum soon. It's
Kurtal,
maybe one
like
of her
during
only
this,
chances to.
I finished the thing, dude.
No, she knows she's not going to have another chance. Like, she doesn't know when the other one's going to hatch, so she may not be around during them, so she'll probably spend a lot of time with it just because she has time to right now.
Okay.
Alright, so during this, Kurtal is going to... Is Katrina, Poogie, and Lealdo, like, right here as well?
Everybody's
Are
right
they?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody went back to bed. They were waiting to see the
Alright,
dragon
so-
hatch.
Then Kurtal is going to do a patrol on the other eggs to just double check on all of them.
Okay. You patrol. You check the other eggs, and they all seem fine.
Yep, none of them are scooting around.
Nope.
Can I do any kind of check to see if they're close to hatching?
Yes, you can do an Arcana check. With +2.
That's a total of 23.
Yeah. When Kethix comes in, I'll introduce her to Dragon. Oh, little one, this is Kethix. This another dragon like you.
Kethix will look at it. Hello, less pure one.
She would never say that.
No.
I mean, if she starts talking like that, I'm gonna be worried that she's being influenced.
Hello, little dragon. I am Kethix. Welcome to this beautiful world of light and color and texture. You'll like that.
Little Turles check.
Little what?
Turles check.
What?
Copper
That's
dragons,
what
they're called the
the-
Turles check.
Oh, yeah. And, okay. Alright, so, Ilaria, you're going to be the one to bond with the little copper dragon? Spend time with it first?
Probably.
All
I think Ilaria could use somebody
Yeah,
who's
yes.
passionate.
Yeah.
She's probably going to try to actually make an excuse for her and Kethix staying out more because she's been missing Kethix and Veers, especially after all the shit that went down.
Okay. Poogie's going to hang out with it, too, because she's just too excited.
Yeah.
And, of course, Watt would come to check it out as well. He's...
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
another one has hatched. Oh, glorious day. Let us sing hallelujah. Okay.
I think we start discussing names.
Yes, and
With-
it comes time to naming the little fucking copper brat.
I wish I just had a little PDF of the individual page, because I'd have to download the whole Draconomicon again.
Why don't you just get one of those in-browser ones like I found?
Yeah.
What's Cupre?
It's a modification of the Latin word for copper,
Necro.
which is
Use-
cuprum.
Use that. It comes in browser. It's fine.
Oh, thank you, Tucker.
Yeah.
Actually, Kyle, you weren't there when we named Catholics, were you?
Well, it still don't take forever to load for you.
Yeah.
The big thing about naming a dragon is that their names each hold individual meaning that sort of define their personality. Wath is named the way he is because it means spring, like a spring of water.
Oasis more aptly.
That's it, yeah, Oasis. Because we found him in the Oasis with the protecting the other eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And Kethix is a hybridization of two things meaning beautiful gem.
I think it's going to be really difficult to find words and stuff for 10 dragons that make sense and are good from the limited vocabulary we get.
Yeah, I tried looking for
So you may also consider other
English.
names.
I tried looking for a draconic to common thing online, but it's really limited.
Yeah, exactly. What about Idra? That's a good name.
What's that mean?
I'm only
Doesn't
worried
mean
that most
shit.
of
We can mean whatever the fuck we want it to mean. We'll make it up.
Bang!
Because otherwise, we'll be here all fucking day.
It means cresting
Cool.
dawn over the dunes of copper.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, Ilaria. We're gonna see if the dragon likes you or not. I don't think it's gonna.
Okay. Do I need to do anything, or does it do something?
It's gonna
Yes.
judge you.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay.
Just
you get
a
you get a
Time
plus
to
2
roll.
on that.
Because it's dragons.
Yeah.
Time to roll a 0.
Versus the Puganator.
Oh my god.
Who
Poogie
does
might
have a higher
actually be
charisma modifier, Pookie or Ilaria?
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Nothing.
And Poogie just ninjas that fucking dragon out from under you.
That is okay.
Alright. Great. Would you like the Copper Dragon, John? Because Piggy really doesn't care. She just likes dragons. She can shun it. She can start kicking it and stuff.
If it seems to be taking to her, then it'll take to her. Laurie's not going to try to force it to like her.
Well,
That's why when you ask which one do you want, it's not really easy
well,
question.
so far it
Laurie
seems
doesn't
like
care.
both of you, so it's not rebelling against you.
Let's do another check to see.
Okay.
Let's do best of 3. And
Can I say
that makes
something
sense.
Can I say something that Ilaria might be aware of? This is out of character, but Ilaria might be aware of this, so she might take it into consideration.
Whoops. She still rolled a 19.
Poogie
Yeah,
is
plus 1
really
for 20.
old in goblin years.
Yep. Oh yeah, and she'll be dying soon.
Well,
Like, that's super depressing, but even with the dragonification that comes with wizardry,
Well, again, like I said, Laura's not going to try to force this thing to like
okay.
her. So
All right.
Just
So
putting that
this
out
little dragonling seems to become quite fond with Poogie.
they'll get along like 2 peas in the pod, and the
Yes.
world will be doomed.
And she names it Coupre.
Yeah.
No, that's just a stupid fucking name.
Yeah, Poogie wouldn't name it that. She'd name it something goblin.
She'd be like,
give it a
that's a
goblin name."
stupid fucking name.
Flesh terror.
She's gonna name it.
Can I suggest something?
She's gonna call it Somewhat. Full name is Somewhat Brown.
Can we just call him Zombie?
Oh,
real quick, what kind of dragon was their quote unquote mother? The star. No, it's finding my notes. I can.
Astaranhatep?
Gesundheit.
Actually, you know what she's gonna call it? There you go.
Oh, fuck, I just realized I referenced Overwatch in the worst way possible.
Sombra. Sombra was Sombra's, consistent brother.
This is a
Copera.
female, remember?
Yeah, it's Copera. Copera Dragana.
On the nose.
Let's see, what the fuck would Poogie name this thing? I have no fucking idea. Poogie.
Red Tooth.
I was going to say bid scales.
Egg biter? I'm trying to base it off of what we know about her family's names, and those have never ended well.
Aha, got it.
Oh no.
Harpo Jr. the second.
Harpa. Just
Harpissima.
no. Just Harpa. That's throwing two, not Pooty.
And the silver and gold dragons are gonna hate Sollyn.
There you
All
go.
these
Definitely.
dragons are going to hate Sollyn.
I know! That's why he's not trying to bond with any of them.
Specifically,
Dude, you better not be
because
around
the
when the silvers or
and gold,
golds
though.
hatch.
Yeah, the golds. Seriously, the silvers might try to like eat you.
There you go. It's a Sita Itra.
It's quite poetic.
It's actually not terrible. It's pretty good.
If a baby dragon tries to attack Sollyn, he doesn't want to kill it, but he's gonna try to defend himself. He probably won't
No,
win.
you're not.
If a baby dragon attacks him, he will defend himself. He'll try to do it non-lethally.
You're gonna kill that fucking dragon.
Sollyn's not gonna try to kill a
You're
dragon.
gonna kill that fucking dragon.
I do like a Sita. A Sita.
Aceta's good.
Just do
What?
that, but you're.
Oh,
gonna...
yes. There it is. There it is. That's a goblin name.
Yep.
I see the half shell.
Yep. I
Didn't
like
Uncle
that.
say that dragons aren't inherently of any alignment? They tend to lean one way, but they take influence from their...
Well, nothing
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
intelligent has to be anything except maybe like fucking demons and angels. And even then have the ability to change.
Yeah.
But they are
I-
inclined to certain ways, yes. Based on
Yeah,
their
I think
cultures.
being raised around our cabal...
Okay, well, around Arctoball, it might actually start to like.
They'll certainly take a less holy bent.
Okay. So, Aceta Halfshell was born on the 25th of Cthulhu, 4725. Poogie is
Timekeeper, keep notes.
gonna says she's gonna be a vine dancer. All right, and that egg, poof, is fucking gone. Okay. I'm gonna love you and squeeze you and hug you.
Never look
Is it
up.
just chewing on her ear?
And she introduces Aceta to the other ones, and the goblins just shit pile Aceta.
And then it tries to kill them.
Tira's like, Invader! And everybody just jumps on her.
Well, that went better than I had hoped.
You cannot come around, for you are too much brown. Okay, anyway.
What the fuck was that?
That's the
That
goblins.
was
It's a song they've been saving for Watt.
Yeah. No, Watt isn't too much brown. Watt's... They want to carve up Watt because he looks like gold. Or close enough.
I did Kurtal figure out which one looks like it's in the hatch nearest, or if any of them look like they're soon to hatch.
Nope.
What's it,
Okay.
38?
Unfortunately, you have no way of telling when they're going to hatch.
Yeah,
But
and that's
you
just
can
it's
tell
like
that
really
they
all
are
fucking
healthy.
soon, yeah.
Sugarcane, by the way, finds this whole ordeal fucking blasé and boring, and is going to fucking, after dipping his horn in the water and then polishing it on some stone, he promptly flips off everybody.
In the way he only knows how.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going back to bed.
Okay. So, and that is how Aceta was born. Okay.
Kurtal's
Over
gonna...
Yeah.
several weeks, it will bond, and Aceta will, like Ilaria, but like Poogie much, much better. Mucho better.
Probably likes Kurtal, too, because he sees that Kurtal does some weird stuff, and then food appears.
Which it likes everybody. Anybody that interacts with it. Anybody not interact with Aceta?
No.
No.
Anybody not stay in the dragon home for at least a month?
No. Soul's
I'm not
very
certain
in a
how long I'm
marriage.
staying at the beginning.
A month.
Yeah. Probably gonna stay for a month.
Wait, concurrently?
Majoritatively.
Oh, and during these weeks, I'm also reading the con book.
Well, we haven't gotten to that yet. But yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. I'm saying it mostly so I remember to say
For the
it.
sake of flavor.
Alrighty. So, got that taken care of. Alright. So,
Gonna talk with what?
the biggest question now is, as time is going to advance, first off, before time actually starts advancing, we have to settle a few more things. One of which is after the first 2 weeks, leading up to essentially this day, people were pretty busy settling in, finishing up, getting things situated. From here on, you got potentially your own time, extended downtime. Okay, so you're going to want to figure out what you can do and what you're going to want to do. So, does anybody not know immediately what the fuck they're doing right away?
No.
I've got a pretty basic plan in my head. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are going to need to figure out, based on everybody's plans, how are you going to guard the dragon's nest? Or are you just going to let it up to Sapunia and the little goblins?
Well, that's part of my plan. Not just leaving it to Sapunia and the goblins, I mean.
Okay. So who wants to leave in, say, the first month?
Not Sollyn.
I'll probably stay for about a month.
About a month for me here.
So everybody's going to stay the first month there?
When did Trada want to go to Turn of Heth?
Katrina will probably not... She'll probably go within the first week, but it's not going to be a big affair. You can go worst day. She wants to check in with her parents.
Does she? So she doesn't want to stay there for like a month, then?
Eventually, she'd like to, but not for that. No, she don't have to do that right away.
Okay.
If you want to,
I promised her I would go with her. So
Okay.
hands are tied.
All right. Well, she will teleport and do that. Okay, so Katrina and Rolun are not going to be here for time during that time. So everybody else is going to be here, so it should be protected during that time. Very well. Let's see. Sollyn. Okay, so let's just bring everybody up here a little closer. Alrighty. Kurtal. What are you going to be doing? What is the first thing you're going to want to attempt to do?
Kurtal's basically going to hang out at the nest while everybody things going on, and attend to the eggs, make sure everybody's doing all right. And with sending, because I can do that now, like I said, it's a 4th level cleric spell.
Okay.
He is going to attempt to contact the Lady Jasmine or Kopf down in Ternu Heth.
Lady Jasmine or Kopf, okay. All right.
And the basic rundown is, this is Kurtal Erlin, have been awarded a temple for Asira and Lariel, looking for volunteers to run it.
Okay. You can successfully contact either or both of them, so what do you want to do?
I'll contact both of them.
Okay. All right.
Because, like I said, this is going to be, Kurtal's going to be the one staying here for the most part.
Okay.
So, it's going to be just management and dragon raising.
Jasmine is very impressed, and she says that if you like, she can send somebody to assist you in setting up your new location.
Yep, sending again. Staying in Shady Bower, send them there if they want to meet me directly. Otherwise, Pillar of Faith and Lariel.
Okay, all right. So at the end of that first 2 weeks, before the month begins, several things does happen that we have to resolve. First thing is, Egbert follows everybody home. Well, Egbert shows up like a week or so later during the Inquisition, or right after the Inquisition, and after all that settles down, probably towards the end of that week, he's just going to show up in Shady Bower, looking for you guys.
Hello, I'm Egbert.
I love that he just shows up.
Uh-huh.
You guys, you're pretty cool. Can I hang out with you guys?
And
Does he just like knock on the door? Like, hey, it's Edward.
so Egbert gets a hold of Bob. And Bob refers Egbert to the demon whores on the hill. And he doesn't even know your reputation.
Yeah, he's just making shit up, but it's
The
funny.
wizards on the hill.
Yeah.
The vile wizards who are occupying our hill.
So at some point in some day, you guys, near the beginning of the 2 weeks, you just hear bang, bang, bang on the metal door. Bang, bang, bang.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, bang, bang.
Why does this token look like a decolorized picture of the Hulk?
Because it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Rolun,
looks
can you go get the
serious.
door? I'm trying to study.
Ilaria goes and gets the door.
Delivery is
Bang,
here.
Bang. Poof.
That looks just like the Hulk. I'm sorry, but that. Except for the
Chest
ears.
isn't that hairy.
It can be.
Does the Hulk have pointed ears? And tusks?
And tusks.
If he wants to.
Sometimes.
Okay.
If the Hulk wants to, he does.
So essentially, any muscular person looks like the Hulk. All right, that's shirtless. I got it. I understand now.
We understand, yeah.
Look at that hair.
Okay, yeah. With a military cut.
It's a similar shaped head. Yeah, similar shaped head. I'll give you that.
So, Ilaria, you're the one that gets the door. Good job, Ilaria.
She's faster than Beast, not fair.
Hills,
It's true, I am fast.
you open the door and you see a very large orc guy. Are you taller than him?
Oh, how tall is he?
6'6".
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I think you're
I think
just
I'm like
about
6'2".
I was gonna say that's ridiculous if you are.
I'm 6'4",
God damn.
so he's
you're
only like 2
ridiculous.
inches taller than me.
Okay.
I'm on Amazon. So what I rolled.
He gives you a big, giant Shrek smile.
I'll
Swamp.
take his hand.
Hi, wizard. I'm Egbert. I was from the Arisol Temple in Lirio. We met there.
Good to see you again, Egbert.
It's good
What
to
do I owe
see
the pleasure?
The pleasure is owed by nobody. I've come to help the Arisol Dragon and to serve the Arisol wizards, dragon wizards. Yeah.
Am I picking up any vibes from this detect magic? I
And
look up
then
and
you
down.
just start staring this guy down. And he just looks at
that's
you right
interesting.
back. He looks at you
Yeah.
like
Perhaps there's
Garrett.
something we can do to help. You can do to help. I'm trying to play it off, but probably not great. But
Hey, you
I mean,
detect
this
no
is a
magic.
job interview, so
You detect no magic. What you do see, though, is he's got a big brown sack hanging on his belt. He's got a set. He's got a rusty chain shirt and a rusty heavy flail hanging on his back. And boots and pants. And
this is motive is just for like the conversation. See if
And
you
wrapped
feel
gloves.
like any deception from him as we continue. Well, I'm sure there's something you could. Did you want to help us? What capacity?
I've decided to leave the temple and help the dragons and Aristal and the wizards of the Aristal dragon. I'm going to fight those that would do them harm.
Nod. Does he seem genuine?
He seems very genuine.
I'll look around, looking expecting people to be hiding in the nearby area. Fucking still paranoid as shit.
Can I speak to the Aristal Dragon, please?
I'll chuckle. She's not always here, but let me see if she is. Maybe I'll bring some of the other wizards out and we can discuss how you can help us.
Catholics is probably neck deep in a pie right now.
And I'll go back down and tell the cabal that Egbert's here and he's wanting to help us, and then let Kepix know he's looking for the Aristal Dragon if she wants to be here.
Okay. She's cringes a little bit and then says, "Okay, she'll go meet him." And
If you want, I mean, you don't have to. I didn't say you were here.
No, that's okay. I'll meet him. And okay. Anybody else want to meet Egbert during the introduction?
Well, yeah.
Will come up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kurtal will come up. If he sees Catholics going up there, he's still concerned.
Okay.
He's
Pretty
got
much.
daddy syndrome.
Everybody's gonna go up there then. All right, good.
So we'll
Let's
scout him out.
poof! Look at that. Everybody's there. Hallelujah.
Jeez, there's so many of us.
Oh, Erdi is even here for the first time, literally ever.
No, Aridia's not there. Go away, fucking Aridia. Zeta's not there either. No.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna do something with her. Oh, never mind.
She
Whatever.
left.
Too late.
She left your hairy ass. Okay. So, whoops. Cathix is not there in dragon form. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he's very excited when he meets Cathix. He thinks that she's very special and tells her that she may not know it, but obviously she's very important to Aristal. And he believes that Aristal wants to return dragons to the world and prevent their extinction. And so he'd like to help her and everybody, because you all seem to be friendly with Aristal and friendly with the Aristal dragon.
That's a word for it.
You don't know the half of it.
And Kethis looks like, yes, you may serve me.
Yeah.
All those years of teaching humility's really paid off, hasn't it?
I blame Ilaria for this.
It's rough when... Why is it my fault?
Because you taught her how to strut her
Ilaria has
stuff, and
more
now look at it.
humility than Kurtal does.
Now look at it.
Ilaria has more humility than Kurtal does. That's not really true. That's not really true. She can pretend to have more humility than Kurtal does. There we go. That's the one.
Okay. If anybody wants to interact with him at all during the introduction, you have an opportunity to do so now. Otherwise, Kethix will just chat with him.
How's the scar holding up? I got a peek at the fight that was going on, but, well, something more important was on the line. I apologize.
Yeah. It was amazing, the fight. The scar, it's tight sometimes. Like if I stretch like this, it hurts.
That'll be like that for a while, unfortunately. I'm sorry we left when we did. I saw that something else was coming out, something Aristal sent. If I'd known, then we would have stayed longer. We could have helped more. But we were afraid that the Aristal Dragon was going to be hurt. We didn't realize more aid was coming. I couldn't stop when I'd already started leaving.
Yes. The Great White Stag came to defend the Aristal Dragon.
We kind of caught that.
Yeah. I'm glad you came to help.
I'm glad we were able to.
It was good. You were able to help save the Aristal Dragon.
She meant a lot to us. Still does, in fact.
Okay. Did you want to say something, Rolun or Sollyn? Interact with him at all?
Sollyn will size him up somewhat, but not interact.
I'm not one of the bad driders, just by the way.
He knows. Well, if he doesn't seem to be taking kindly to me, I'll mention something about it. But
Okay.
I assume he was watching at the reward ceremony thing. So
Right. Yes. Okay. So, he is going to hang around. Now, the question is, do you guys offer anywhere for him to hang around at? Or just leave it up to him to find a place?
Maybe we give him a tent in that. I don't trust him enough to just let him be in our base yet.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we'll talk about. We have extra tents. We have a large tent and a medium tent. We can give him a medium tent to hang around in if he likes. Give him plenty of room to do stuff and be comfortable.
All right. And where are you going to set him up?
Probably here near us.
Poof.
Because he wants to help, he can warn us if shit happens. He can come bang on the door.
You can just have the goblins watch him.
yeah, because the goblins are paragons of what we want.
Yeah.
Well, they're loud and they make good watchmen.
That's
So,
true.
Egbert sets up there. And he's trying to figure out what his first great quest is going to be. He soon shall find a task befitting Aristal and the Aristal Dragon. Okay.
Actually, I'll talk to him a bit about that if he likes. I'll talk to him over the next day or so about his views, like what he says he left the temple, or is he still follow Aristal, or is he thinking about just changing to a draconic god? And I'll talk to him about the ones I know of and kind of try to get a sense of what he's looking to do. So maybe I can help him.
Okay. He's not really sure about. He doesn't really know anything about the dragon deities.
Okay, I'll give him the rundown of Bahamut and Apsu, and then mention briefly the other two, Dahak and there's more than two, but yeah, I'll mention the other ones briefly, like these guys are assholes, sort of thing, and see which one he thinks, or if he takes to one, or what have you.
And he asks you which one is the Aristal Dragon, or is she of Aristal?
That's difficult to explain. We're not
Hell
sure.
of a question.
Probably she's of similar vein to Bahamut and Apsu. We're not sure which one she's more similar to, honestly. We haven't seen them. Just depictions.
Well, he seems to be very interested in that, and he's going to have to research that a little more before he makes a decision. But he's definitely interested in Apsu and Bahamut, as well as Aristal. But
Yeah,
he's not. He does not plan to take up a clerical lifestyle. He wants something more active.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're just talking about it, so he has a more idea of dragons in general. Cool.
All right. Okay.
He could train with Lialda. I'm sure she's looking for somebody to actually have a brawl with.
Yeah, he's gonna beat the shit out of Sollyn too. Wrestling time.
Yeah, there's also
Bring him at me.
this could be brought up. Egbert, I'm sure, is fully aware, as is anybody in Lariel. There've been some drow activity recently.
He's somewhat aware of that.
Yeah, somewhat. So he could just guard the entrance, because this is our sanctum at the moment. So if anybody comes by, he just vets them first.
Well,
Start teaching him what to look for.
He'll do that passively whenever he's here, but you guys are less important than quests.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, before... I'm sure, Uncle, you're going to bring this up, but I want to make sure that I bring it up now before I forget. John, do you have the exact gold amount that we were supposed to pay to get the first down payment on the house done?
Yeah, did I write it down? If not, it's in the log. My fucking mouse keeps disconnecting.
Okay.
I just wanted to get that done so I could take a look at my stuff and subtract it. Just put it off to the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm finding
everybody that interacted with him the first time can make a diplomacy check to set a rapport with him. Your initial rapport. Only people that actually did dialogue.
I feel like I should put some points in diplomacy, but
Okay. Ilaria and Kurtal. Okay. Alright, and that's it. Almost done. What the hell are you doing? Okay. Doesn't matter. Alright. And so that's how you met Egbert. And by the way, yes, the house person lays out the new foundation. This is the new dimensions of your house.
cool.
And the amount will be given to you soon that everybody puts down. And then they immediately start getting to work with Ernest. He hires more laborers because of the increased size, and they get to work. It's expanded from 7 months to 9 months and requires 10 additional laborers.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah,
Damn.
which is all
My-
included. Okay, welcome back.
Did Son talk to Edbert yet?
Egbert?
Now,
Yeah.
No, if you want to have a conversation with Egbert, you can. Your initial conversation whenever. Okay. But for the moment, you're going to have to do that now in downtime because we're moving on. Okay. So, everybody, that was the first 2 weeks essentially. He shows up, everything gets settled. Now for that first month. Alright, the first month following Katrina the 25th. Katrina's, within the first week, will go and teleport to Turnu-Heth. Rolun goes with her. While you're there, Rolun, are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys will go to Turnu-Heth, and then you're going to have to travel north to... Here we go. Okay. You will travel north to Selvos, which will take you some time, but you'll charter a boat and just go right up there, no problem. Land is Selvos. That is where Nathaniel Hart is, and you actually get to meet him when he's not dressed up in his usual Lyceum affair. When he's dressed down much more. And there you go. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Damn right.
Ugh.
Looks like a fucking pirate. What
Uncle,
Yes.
there's a lot of things I could say about that picture.
I don't wait. I didn't. Wait, did he like grow facial hair in the time that we were drawing?
He's always had facial hair.
The other picture
Yeah.
did have him with
Yeah,
facial hair.
there.
There you go.
Open it up.
The least of which,
So
He
grew
grew
more.
a mustache. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
the least of which is if you post that picture on the Roll20 thing, I'm pretty sure we could get copyright infringement.
I ain't worried about it. Fuck them. Okay. While you're there, you guys are going to be gone for essentially 1 full week. So 1 week's off. And it's pretty packed and busy here in Selvos. First off, the city itself is somewhat in disarray. A lot of the buildings and stuff have been damaged, but there's been tents and stuff and canvas canopies and stuff set up to patch holes in walls and things like that. And it is currently livable. It's just not... most of the establishments, the patches are not permanent. But you do meet with him. He's got the nicest place there. He shares it with several of the other ring bearer families that are nearby, at least one or two members. So, Katrina, you learn quickly which buildings to go into and which not, because there is some friction you notice in the area between some of the ring bearers. Okay. And she has some private conversations with him. Do you want to interact with him at all? Specifically about anything?
Specifically, no, just try to be nice, friendly.
All right. Do you try to avoid him at all?
No.
Okay. All right. So you go there, you meet him. He'll meet you, and he'll shake your hand, and he will tell you will learn through the interaction with him that that Ternuheth en masse, the royal families, are pretty much holding Salvos and Menakad, and they're not aggressing anymore in Galatha, though they're considering it, but they've stopped. They're pretty much just holding because they don't trust Ithul at this point.
Yeah.
That's their biggest concern.
Yeah.
Yep. It is confirmed, though, that Galatha has full support of the gains.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you do learn that 2 gain ships arrived and has offloaded 5,000 infantry.
Great.
Okay. As well as some scraw. Okay. So that's what the Ithulans are against, and that's what you learn essentially that time. Also, Katrina learns that Nathaniel is quite serious about retiring. But he will not speak about it in front of you.
I don't doubt it. Yeah.
He does not say that. He's even though he really doesn't care about you and about your opinion, he's still too polite to just blatantly say you got to leave.
Yeah.
But it's very obvious that those certain topics are not discussed in front of non-family, non-blood.
Yeah.
And
I'm about to say he is family technically.
right, non-blood. And but Katrina does find out that he's holding something from her as well. And that is what she talks to you about after meeting with him privately. It concerns her, and that's one of the reasons why she wanted to come here to begin with. Is because with her conversation with him at the Lyceum, she got the strong impression that he's hiding something, or there's something he's not telling to anybody. His motivation or his reasoning or something why he's considering leaving. And she's trying to figure out why.
I think someone's leaning on him.
Okay. How does Rolun respond to that?
He'd say it's something to be concerned about, but don't worry yourself sick over it.
Okay.
If it's something that serious, there's probably not much anyone to do about it. Although she might want to go kiss up to her mom.
Okay.
That's what he'd do. Go kiss up to his mom.
All right. She takes that advice. She says, yes, she will probably do that. Is there anything... would anybody object if she took Watt on this adventure?
No. I wouldn't.
Kurtal would ask if she's sure. Like, he trusts her, it's just... Is there any particular reason for it?
Just to get him out for a little bit.
I think she needs that.
Yeah, he has
I would
been in a hole.
Agree. I mean,
Yeah,
she
no,
would probably
that's-
she'd probably overly try to prepare her for traveling with the dragon, that sort of thing. But yeah.
Oh, you said
do
that they
think
were
with it,
going
like-
towards Selvos?
At Solos.
Yes.
Kurtal's going to ask Katrina and Rolun for a favor, actually, if they're going to Ternuheth.
Okay.
Since you're both going up towards the north of Ternu, would you mind picking me up some books on Shabuko Erlin if you can find them, although that would be difficult, and Retham Erlin? Or at least the founder of Retham.
Okay, sure. She said she'll check and see if she can find any information on them. And if she gets any, she'll pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it. I'll get you back for them when you return.
Okay. Alrighty. And while she's there, towards the end, Nathaniel Hart takes you aside near the end of your week, Tucker, and he asks you, Rolun, come with me. I want to speak with you a moment.
All right. He hobble over with him.
Okay. And he will walk with you. Go off by yourself, and then stop and cross his arms and look at you with his stern gaze that makes your eyes water.
Mm-hmm.
Your cabal was on a special mission. You've been quite busy. How's that going?
Great. Have you heard anything from Larigo? The dramaturgians have been routed, thankfully.
That's good. We have to be very careful with their movements. Always.
Agreed.
Do you believe you've been successful in your duties, your tasks?
Absolutely. As much as I think we possibly could. As much as we could. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean, Uncle.
Okay.
Okay. Let me phrase it then. I was confident, now I'm losing it. Okay, hang on.
That's all, folks.
We've been as successful as we could be, which is pretty successful. Okay, yeah. We've been as successful as we could be, which thankfully is fairly successful.
That's good. I'm glad. I never doubted your cabal for a moment. Well, since you are now finished successfully, there is no reason why Katrina could not attend me here. Correct?
I suppose not.
Good. Then she will stay. Agreed?
For how long?
Until I am finished with her.
Yes.
Good. He'll pat you on the shoulder. And you think that somehow he was just fishing you out to get you to admit that your mission, your secret mission, was complete, just so you had no excuse. And he did so successfully. And then he goes back and tells Katrina that she is hereby going to be staying with him for a while.
And Katrina beats the shit out of you.
And Katrina is a bit surprised by that, but agrees. Hi. Okay, now the question between you and her is, you have to decide by yourselves, should Watt stay with her or go back with you?
I'm assuming he wants to stay with her.
Watt's having a blast in the desert.
Oh, I fucking bet.
Being a water-based dragon, yeah, but he is.
Well, they have water right there.
I know, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right there in Selvos.
Yeah.
I'd
They
like to
travel
point
on
out what
boat, isn't
happened
that
last
bad?
time we left dragons behind with someone.
The downside, though, is that she does have to work very hard to keep him under control and to make sure he doesn't become too popular.
If she thinks she can do it, I wouldn't tell her no. That's ultimately up to her, obviously, since she's the one who's going to have to fucking watch them, not me.
Okay. Alrighty. And,
But she thinks she'd be safe, then, yeah.
She thinks that he should probably head back with you to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
He's not happy about that, but she just doesn't feel comfortable with him there. Just in case something would happen with the Golden Dragon or a Thule or something like that. So
He'd mentioned that he'd probably want to see all of his brothers and sisters hatched too.
Okay. Yes, and so that's another good reason. So in the end, after that week, you go back with Watt, and Katrina stays there with her father in Selvos. Okay. Good thing is that that she's being attended by some Draziwis of the Kobold Draziwi clan.
Zoom tight.
Whatever the fuck clan it is.
That's
Draziwi.
good.
Yeah.
That's not my clan name. That's my personal name.
What the hell is your clan name?
Apsukin.
Gesundheit.
Are you fucking serious?
Are you No.
What is it?
Kobolds. Paragons of
Kobolds.
naming.
Opsukin.
Opsukin. Okay. Opsukin. Okay. Really? That's your clan tribe name?
Kobolds.
Is it really?
Kobolds invented Tumblr, confirmed.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Opsukin. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Mhm.
And all right. So they got some there, and you head back. All right. You return, and the rest of the cabal finds out that Katrina has been shanghaied with Roland's consent.
He's gonna teleport us around now. Sollyn jokes.
Everyone keeps staring at Rolun.
Roland is. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, also in the first week or two, right at the beginning, is Sollyn and Ilaria's job to finish settling their baronies.
Yep.
Okay. And we are going to have to resolve all this information. So anybody other than Sollyn or Ilaria can take a break, because I have a feeling this is going to take a bit. But,
Alright. I'm going to be muted, but if anybody wants my attention, just call me out. I am going to be in the kitchen.
alrighty, sounds good. I'm going to take a break here to start anyway, because I got to get a drink to go to the bathroom. But don't change anything. Your titles are being assigned to you in the Cabal possessions, but please don't fuck with the templates yet. I'll go through all that with you.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll be back too.
If she didn't think he'd try and take her after all this fucking time, she's dumb. For fuck.
I said things, dude.
Yeah. He said that he was staying there for now. We'll go back to him, don't worry.
Okay.
The rest of your first month, you can shop and memorize shit. And what else do you want to do for the first month? Quick. Chop.
Where's my list? Go give plant thing to Zeta. There. Just check that off. Whenever he's at the Lyceum, he'll do that.
Okay.
Because that was in the Cabal home.
Do you
That gets
teleport to the
Ed's on.
Lyceum?
Yeah.
Okay. So take 300 gold pieces off from your teleport trip to Turner and an additional 600 from your trip to the Lyceum and back, assuming eventually you do come back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then. La-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Okay. So why don't you make a list of the spells you want to buy?
Already did.
All right. So let's check those.
Click. There.
Okay. All right. You're going to need to look them up. I'm going to need information about each of them.
The two magic circles and planar binding, I'm like 85 billion% sure they're both CRB.
I need to know for sure, fuck yeah.
Okay. Okay. Spell list. What, light level and stuff?
Yes. I need to know what level they are for wizards and where the source is.
Okay. Magic circle. Magic circle, they're both CRB. They're also both level 3.
Okay. CRB, level 3. All right. So, 1 die 100. You can do that because you're the Fate Keeper. And it's for you anyway. And there is a 55% chance that each spell will be there.
So,
Nice.
Okay, they're both there.
okay.
All right.
And then planar binding is obviously CRB. And that's 6. But that'd be a fairly common spell for conjurers, don't you think?
Planar binding.
Yeah.
You're buying these as magic scrolls, by the way, right?
Those two, yeah, planar binding. I want that on pamphlet because I don't want to go to the plane of fire by accident.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, that costs a lot more, you know.
If you fuck that one
Double.
that big.
Yeah, it's double. I know.
All right.
I mean, it costs a lot more to try to work your way back from a different plane. Could cost your life.
Mm-hmm. That's true. All righty.
Yeah, it's just like 3.3k for a pamphlet of planar binding, so that's not too bad.
All right.
And then that of course it'd be
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So the raw pamphlet, you have a
E75 plus 3.00.
you have a 35% chance of it being there.
Okay. Well, I'll order it.
Okay.
So put that down for like a month or whatever.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Okay, and then I think Stone Shape is CRB.
Okay.
It
Right.
is.
You need to write down when you order things for me.
Okay. This isn't the 25th. This is 2 weeks. No, this is a week after.
Mm-hmm. So,
So the
First
first
week
or
of
second,
Abadius.
yeah.
And
doesn't really matter. Just the first week of Abadius.
1,
Welcome back, Kyle.
2, 3. This would be the 3rd of Abadius. This would be the 3rd.
All right.
So a month.
Yep. He'll tell you
Or
within
however
a
long.
month. Yeah.
Okay. The 3rd of Abadius. Okay. That's what I've got thus far for price. Oh, that's GP. And then we have Stone Shape.
Okay.
Which is level 4 and is also CRB.
And scroll.
Yeah.
Okay. 50% chance.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay. So that's level 4, so it'd be 700. And then the last one, which is create holds, is... I don't think that's CRB. No, that's... What the hell is that? Dungeoneer's Handbook.
Okay, so that's going to be uncommon. It's
level 4.
okay, 20% chance.
All right, come on. Damn it. Do we really need that? Do we really need that? No, we don't. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I have those. Everything's ordered. That comes to 14. 14. For that much.
Okay. Is that including the pamphlet? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
That was the 3,300. Yeah.
Thank you, Necro. Okay. Take all those things. Don't forget to write down. I'm pretty sure you did the order. Okay. Was there anything else you're doing in the first month other than memorizing those spells?
Well, don't forget, I've got to pick up my Revenant Armor and my Magic Jar.
Oh, yes. They are available now.
Good.
And if I remember correctly, you only paid a down payment on those.
No, I paid full, dude.
Did you? Oh, wait, no. You did go ahead and just paid it in full.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
they're both pamphlets,
Yes.
too.
Yes. Okay, so you have those. Don't forget the rules regarding spell pamphlets. You do have to sign promissory notes, and you only have 2 weeks before the text vanishes.
Yep. That's why he's going immediately to the Cabal room to learn all the pamphlets you got.
Okay.
Well, all the spells. So he'll just stay there for like a week or however long it takes. He'll just stay there.
Okay.
Whatever. And then the rest, okay. And then I'll do the spell rolls later.
All right, so yes, we're going to do those. Make sure you have your list. Don't forget the ones you just picked up. Add them to the list so that when we do the checks, they'll all be there. Other than that, is there anything you're going to do in the first month? You're probably going to want to put shit on consignment if you're going to want to sell anything.
That's right. You reminded me of that. Okay.
So
yeah,
you might want to consider about that while I go over and do the barony stuff. So think about that.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you at some point, probably in the next month, well, absolutely the next month, he's going to go visit his parents and just visit.
All right. Sounds good. All
Okay.
right.
So I'm going to start making spell learning rolls.
All right. Kyle and the other one.
Also, doesn't Katrina have to take care of a barony? Shouldn't she not be in a Thule? Or
She
in,
shouldn't
sorry,
be.
Trinity.
But somebody made her go there.
Sollyn will tell Rolun that while he's busy and Katrina's busy, he can manage their barony.
Katrina, you offer this to Katrina?
Well, I don't know that she's not going to be here, but I would ask her to possibly send her ascending or something along those lines.
That's
at some point.
She thanks you and says no.
Well, what's she going to do with
She
it?
does not trust you.
I don't blame her for that.
Wait.
But what's she going to do with it when she's not here?
Don't worry about that. That's her barony.
Well, if it hasn't been set up yet, it doesn't matter.
It has. This
It
will all
matters
be
to the people
happening
living there.
right away.
Oh, that's all. Now's the time.
Okay. So, first off, Kyle, do you mind if your barony handout is open to everybody, or do you want to keep it private?
Everyone knows what type of character someone is going on.
All right. So everybody can now see.
I mean,
They're pretty much the same right now, but their information will be filled out. Okay. So, what happens with you guys? Immediately beginning at the end of that 2 weeks, after you guys get settled back in, you guys will have a meeting with Lord Gundabad and Portcullis, or whatever the fuck his name is.
protocol.
That's it. Portico. He's riding his hog. Turn around, hog. You're going the wrong way. There we go.
Sometimes I like to ride him backwards.
Gundabad went a courting and he did ride. Okay. So you guys have a meeting with Lord Gundabad. Actually, you don't even have it here. You're to meet Lord Gundabad at the town hall. So Portical will not be there, actually. Fuck Portical right now. Which, I don't even know if I... Yes. Okay. So that's where you will meet him. He will meet everybody there. Both of you at once, I mean. So, and Pooger, Pooga, and Katrina. Okay. The town hall is. Whoops! I don't know why I put you guys there. Here's the entrance. Is the center of Shady Bower. It is the social center. Anybody who's not been here before, which I'm not sure who has and who hasn't. But,
Ilaria's been there briefly, just like, hey guys, we're wizards and there's stuff going on, sort of thing. And that was pretty much it.
This is essentially, the community hall. People come here pretty much every evening to relax. So you can always come here to find people when they're not at work. Okay. Even the Lord frequents this area. Which, yeah, that's his table. All right. They got distilling, brewing shit here. They got meat. They're just cooking. They got people that constantly work here and cook just for the town. All right. So he's going to meet with everybody and say that he's honored to have you new barons of his land to help steward and be the custodians of Shady Bower. Oh. He tells you that he's going to take you and show you your lands one by one and go over them. But first, he has to give you your patents, which are essentially your titles for deed and your right to claim ownership. Okay.
All right.
These deeds from the ducal were bestowed in perpetuity, so they are inheritable titles. Okay. First thing you're going to notice is your authority. What you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. What you're allowed to do, you're responsible for secular, civil, prudential, and military authority over your land, period. Now, does anybody not understand what those definitions mean in terms of Lyrial and yours?
Nope. So we don't get religious authority, though?
There is no religious authority.
Okay.
It is illegal to regulate religion in Lyrial. Well, it's not illegal, but it's forbidden. You just don't do it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, it's like a taboo sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh. Prudential is what they call essentially localized legal. It's essentially like municipal and just local law, just for your own little area. Okay. Margrave will be above you, will be Lord Gundabad. Essentially, your responsibility to authority also means responsibility. So you are hereby responsible for these locations, which will be defined once we determine what stats your land has. Okay. So let's go ahead and figure that out now. Let's just go ahead and jump right on into it, shall we?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So, first things first. Don't roll anything yet. I'm just letting you know. Okay. You start with one major resource and 1d3 minor resources in your domain, which these are all going to be determined randomly. So it's luck of the draw, which you were assigned to. All right. So, first things first is... Let me get my list. La-da-da-da. Okay, I need a 1 die 12. Ilaria, we'll start with you. To determine your major resource.
A D12 or 3D4?
1 die 12. This is determine what it is.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it mushrooms?
It's meth.
That would be apropos.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I should just make you the fucking head of Mud Hollow. Alright. Your major resource in your land is clay.
Okay.
Right, roll 1 die 3 to
I mean,
determine your minor
bricks are a thing.
resources. 1 die 3 for minor resources.
Me, right?
Yes.
Okay. 2.
Alright, you got 2 minor sources. Alright, so I'll go ahead and roll 2 more 1 die 12. Let's get 2 more 11s and you'll be the clay master.
Oh, Rolun!
Of course. Of course.
If you don't botch, you still get it. Oh my, okay.
Ilaria.
Wow.
Lucky for
This
you,
is going
12
to be
is
the weirdest
dirt.
shit in the fucking world. See, I got to
At least
figure out
it's-
what this
At least
shit
it's
is.
just a level 0.
Okay, so Rolun, you botch. Okay, Rolun, don't roll anymore because we got to see if you die. All right.
It's just sand.
Oh no, it isn't.
It can be a lot worse than that, I'm sure.
All right.
Yep.
So, all right. So you got. Oh my God! Special services. So that's actually a special business of some sort, an established business like a lawyer or some special trade. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. All right, but it's both the same. So I'm thinking you got a special potter, some type of a potter. That makes sense, and somebody. And a brickmaker. A potter and a brickmaker. Okay.
It freaking works out perfectly. I don't have to set that shit up. This is so good.
You've got the means of production.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, this has turned out fucking great.
Okay. So for both of those, let's start from the beginning to see the actual value, to see how great these resources are. 3 die 4 to see how great of a mud master you really are.
I hope the best ever. All right, 3 die 4.
7?
Pretty good.
All right. Good. Yep. All right, and then the 1 die 6 for each of the other 2. Okay.
So where am I putting these numbers, or am I not?
Okay, so you put the 7 with mud, so that's essentially its value.
I mean, with clay, okay.
With clay, yes.
Clay is 7.
Ilaria the mud farmer.
I'm not gonna do brick because that would essentially all be under Potter because they used to do shit like that too.
Okay.
So you got a very nice kiln house and pottery guy. That's the that could be the 3 or the 4. You can decide.
Okay.
And the other one is going to be let me think of the region now. Mud. What the fuck region is this going to be in? What else could be there? I'll think. 2 special services. That sucks dick. Okay.
I don't know.
You have...
Making shit up.
You know what? We can go with that. Yeah, I'll go with that. All right, you have a rest house. which is essentially like a tavern.
Yeah, like a low quality tavern because this is a shit place that they
Yes.
harvest clay. So yeah,
Yes.
gotcha.
All right, so assign the 3 and 4 to those respectively, however, which one you want to do.
Okay, 4 to the potter because that's our jazz apparently, and 3 to the rest house. So it's comfortable.
All right.
We're the best darn mud farmers this side of Harn.
That's right.
It's true.
Alrighty. The other one.
You'll get there.
Yeah, Kyle. All right, let's find out what your major resource is. How about a 1 die 12?
God.
Okay. Your major resource is fish.
Oh. Excellent.
You have access to water. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll 3 die 4 for that and just get that out of the way. Should have done that the last time. 7. Boom. All right. A value of 7. All right. And 1 die 12 again. For the miner. Okay, you have a ranch.
Oh boy.
1 die 6.
6, right?
Very small ranch. And 1 die 12 again. Don't roll a 12. I don't want to be creative.
Right? Fucking special services.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's gonna work out great. Milling. Okay, so you have a water mill. All right.
Nice.
Okay, so you're gonna be along the river. That's obvious. Okay, so you have water access, and yep, with a mill. It's not a big mill, but it is a local mill. Okay. So, if you guys want to mark here, just for temporary like, until I get this map upgraded. Okay, Sollyn.
Mm-hmm.
Your barony is on the east side of the river, right along the shore. Between, just south, to the west of the inn here. Your mill provides a lot of people from Mud Hollow come there to use it. Otherwise, you got mostly woodlands and the shoreline of the water.
Okay.
You start with 100 acres. Okay.
100 acres, okay.
Of total land. You do not go to the left side of the river at all. So you go up here, you do not get Mud Hollow. The Margrave has the actual big establishments. Okay. All right. We're going to find out your population of settlements once we figure out your population of settlements. Okay, Ilaria. Your mud, your clay. All right, so I'm thinking that should be in the foothills somewhere. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So you live... Oh, yeah, Sollyn. You live in a place called... Red Cedar Mills. Is that okay? No. Okay. Fucking internet better not start acting out again. Fucking internet.
Okay. I thought you were waiting for me to say something, and I'm like,
I was acting up.
Okay. Shit.
I thought it was me. What the fuck is going on?
No, my internet.
Called Spiderberg.
Okay. Your place, Sollyn, is called. I was gonna say Red Cedar Mills. I thought that was funny, but no. Let's see.
well, it's called Spiderberg now because there's a new sheriff in town.
It's called Spider Hill Mill. There you go.
Spider Hill Mill.
There you go.
Okay. They thought it would be. They thought it would be ironic giving me
Yeah,
this.
Gundabad thought that was hilarious. I'm giving you Spider Hill Mill.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can't even be mad. Can't even be mad.
Uh-huh.
Spider Hill.
Okay. Alright, Ilaria. Your place, your barony, is going to be just down here. On this side.
On the east side?
On the east side.
Okay.
In there. And of course you have 100 acres as well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, now that's taken care of, we're going to determine your population.
What do you write? Size? I guess I'll just put it under location.
Yeah, or notes, however you want to do that.
Others.
And oh yeah, and your place is called Nethel Gorge.
How is methyl spelled?
N-E-T-H-I-L.
Okay.
Very good. All right. So the interesting is, you guys, your land is unpopulated for the most part. Well, not really, because you do have an inn and things like that.
Yeah.
Sollyn, you have a mill. That don't necessarily mean you have anybody to run it. It was an active mill, though, so I think what we're going to do, just like with the inn, we're going to have it where somebody was there beforehand. Everybody else, though, pretty much it's unpopulated. You have no major settlements to begin with, or we'll see whether you do or not, actually. If you get a big enough population, we'll have a very small little village or a hamlet or something. But for the most part, people must be encouraged to come. In fact, the Duke, as part of his thing, is he was actually offering payment to people who are willing to take up the frontier cause of helping to populate these new baronies and migrate there. Alrighty. So, we're going to determine what your populations are. Now you notice is that your people are separated into trained, talented, and commoners. Okay. There's also slaves, serfs, and citizens. Okay. So, these are going to be the roles which you both can make to determine how many trained you start with. Start with the 1 die 3, and then we determine their levels, their classes, and so forth.
Is that -1?
1 die 3 -1.
You go ahead.
Okay.
All right. So you have
nice.
2 trained. Very good. All right. The 1 die 2 +1. Now here's the thing. Just roll it once, because each time you roll it, you determine the class as well. So they may have multi-class. So 1 die 2 +1, and then determine how many levels, what class those levels are in.
Okay. So 1, 2 +1.
Mm-hmm. So they have 3 levels. All right. Now 1 die 100 to determine what class. Okay. So they have 3 levels in expert. Now do it again. Now if you get expert again, they're just going to have really high expert.
Oh, 1d 100 again?
1 die 2 +1.
Okay.
All right. 1 die, yeah. 1 die 2 +1.
Okay.
Okay, 2. And they have 2 levels in what? Warrior. All right, so 3 expert, 2 warrior.
Right.
So you'll just want to write that down. Also, you can do the 2 more 1 die 100s to determine their citizenship and their gender.
3 expert, level 2 warrior. So 2 more D100s?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll them both right here at the same one.
Okay, that's fine.
First one's gonna be citizenship, then gender.
Okay. 22.
Male.
Okay, he's a male serf. There you go.
Cool.
All right, so write that down and his levels and stuff. What he's got.
Okay.
Okay. And then do the second one as well. So start over.
So a male
Serf.
surf again.
Okay, male serf. I got to do the levels and all too.
Okay. And are those just like a NPC class warrior?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Yep, and I'll determine expert. It'll be relevant to what, your resources are and all, most likely.
Okay. And that's it for me, right?
No, you got to roll again.
Oh,
The
for
levels
which one?
and the classes for the second person.
Yeah, you have 2 people, dude.
You rolled to have 2 experts.
So 1d2 plus 1 again.
Trained. So you do the levels again. 1, 2, die 2.
Oh, right, because I have. Wait, didn't I?
Yeah.
Isn't one of them an expert and one a warrior, or does he have 5 levels?
No, he has 5 levels. That's one person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
Okay,
got a
so
level
that's-
5.
Yeah, that's why I rolled his his class and or not his class, his social status and gender twice.
Oh, but the second one will apply to the second person. That's fine. He's another male serf. So,
Okay.
but go ahead and roll his levels and classes for the second person.
Okay. So that's what D100. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
For class, yep, and then 1 die 2 plus 1 to see how many levels.
No,
in
it's
class.
D.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can you not read his fucking thing? Jesus.
I scrolled back up there because I'd already forgotten how to reread it. Chill.
I'm just giving you shit.
Okay. Did that? It looks like it's going off my screen. Is that 1 die 2 or is that correct?
That's 1d2 plus 1.
All right. For some reason, it's not showing me the 1 on there. It's just showing me the D2. Okay.
Yeah, you got a 3.
Okay.
If you can't, you know.
All right. Good. And 1 die 100 determine what class those levels are in. Okay.
33.
Expert. Okay. And then again. And if it's expert again, of course they stack.
Yep. And you do
It's, gonna
2
be-
plus 1.
Oh, 6. Nice. Very lucky. Is
So
that,
he
you
is
sure that's
a-
1 die 2?
Yeah.
Because that's strange.
Yeah, it's the. You can do D2. You can just type RT D2 and it'll roll correctly.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Just checking. All right. So
You just-
6
yeah.
levels. 3 in expert and 3 in warrior for that guy.
Okay.
Very nice. So you got a level 5 and a level 6 for your trained person. Okay.
Congrats, you've now hired Jerry Ass Kicker Jones.
Yeehaw.
Let's see how
All
many
right, John,
trained people I
let's-
have.
Let's do your thing, John. You have 1 trained. Okay.
Plus 1. He's got 3 levels in. Warrior. And 3 levels in warrior.
All right.
Nice.
So he's a level 6 warrior. Nice. Very nice.
Ilaria's amassing a military. I don't like it.
Okay. All right. Do you guys think you understand how to read that now?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
You got some
All I
work
didn't do is
to
general.
build out your population. I'm
I
going to
do
trust you a
general.
little bit to save time because I want to do some stuff with Kurtal. Yep.
Yeah.
Hope you don't mind us filling up the chat with bullshit.
Yep. You guys also have let's see. The talented and the commoners. Please try to keep it as segregated as possible. Let me know what it is you're rolling for before you start rolling. Like, I'm rolling for talented and then rolling for commoners and shit like that. But for the most part, I'm going to trust what
Okay,
you
I'll
roll.
do it.
You go first, John.
I'll do it all in one and I'll whisper to you. I'm gonna roll it all at once and then whisper it to Uncle, so you can go ahead and just do your thing.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna say what it is
Wait,
and
wait,
then
wait, wait.
use brackets to.
I messed that up.
What? Oh.
Didn't I?
I'll let them.
No, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Wait, there's talented.
And then there's commoners.
Yeah, trained, talented commoners. Okay.
Yep, so that's right.
No special?
No, you don't start with any special.
Alright.
Okay, alright, Necro. Meanwhile, you're staying mostly in the dragon's home.
Yep.
Okay.
Got to keep an eye on shit while there's anybody here.
Okay. So while you're here, I'm going to turn on globe illumination.
I appreciate
Since we're
that.
Pretty much on downtime at the moment. All right. There we go. Let there be light. And there was. Okay, while you're there, Necro, what did you want to do during the first month, or do you solely just want to spend time here, helping take care of things? Was there anything you wanted to do in the first month?
Obviously taking care of things. Going up to the surface. When I'm done taking care of things and, summon food for everybody to eat, I'm going to do sending to talk with Jasmine and Kopf to see if they have sent anybody. Give them details of where to find me personally if they want to, or where to go in Lyrial, specifically if they haven't been there. Which I know is going to take a couple of times, but hey, I've got multiple prepared.
Okay.
And then, when everybody's fed and satisfied and the goblins are off terrorizing Watt or whatever they do, I'm going to... Have I ever fully read the books about the Wimerian wizards?
Yes, you did that during the first 2 weeks there.
Alright, but those are fully done. That's not just my
no,
glancing through it.
Nope, that's the handout, so that's fully done.
Okay.
Now, there's always more information there because they're very thorough, so anytime you want to use it for research, you can, like it says.
That's going to be part of it.
Sorry to interrupt real quick. Right there where it says talented, it says 1d2 plus 1 plus 1d2 levels.
Right.
So it's 2d2 plus 1 levels, right?
Right, and again, it's separate classes. You roll separate. Determine
Yeah,
what
okay.
those levels are. But it's not... The second one doesn't get a +1. That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. That's just what I was wondering.
Jeez, I think Uncle's trying to teach us how to program. Yeah, so
All right,
during the day, do that. Do sending with them.
All right, well, when you do the sending, like I said, they want to send somebody to help you get started. It'll take a few weeks, they say, for the person to get there. They're going to have to charter, and they ask you what's the best way for them to get there. Do you have a recommendation?
World
Or
map.
where should they, if they sail in, where should they put in port?
Alright, let me pull up the world map real quick.
Here, I can just drop this back over if you want.
Yeah, I don't really have to do much underground.
If that's what you think.
Well, not yet. Okay, I'm trying to remember the name of the area where Katrina and Ilaria came in. Zoom in just a smidge. And this right here is Shady Barrow, right?
Correct, yes.
So, Falcon's Hollow, I wouldn't call it safe, but, it's clean, to our knowledge. So, when Ilaria and Katrina came in, did they come in the Jariga and go through Lariel down to Falcon's Hollow? Or did they go by Seferian and then go
They did
through
not
there?
go into Seferian. They went on the east side of the river, but they followed the river down, past the Pellerin, and then over.
Alright, yeah, that's what I was asking, if they just came down this way instead.
Yep.
Kurtal would recommend, if they're sailing, to charter a boat to go down by Falcon's Hollow, past Seferian, down the Pellerin River, and proceed eastward. This is Mud Barrow, right?
No.
Or,
That's Sleepy Hollow. This is Mud Hollow. This is Shady Bower.
okay. Yeah. Through Sleepy Hollow and then to Shady Barrow.
Okay.
If they have to go overland, for whatever reason, and they're going from north of Ternuheth, the safest way that Kurtal can think of. You really don't want to go through Caldo right now. They're on lockdown. Oh, wait, no, they declared peace with Harpo, right? After everything that happened?
Yes. Well, they're absolved. Yeah, it's all... supposedly, it's all resolved. It's all Zadmiran land now.
Yeah, well. Let's see. Yeah, they'd have to get escorts either from Olicons directly up to the Ovian River. And it would be... If they can, try to go up north of the Raisha Mountains through Equethia. Although if permissions through there are impossible, he's not sure of the traveling conditions on that side of Harn at the moment. Then go through the northern part of Athul near Lake Banath and just hug the Felsha Mountains.
Okay, so you're recommending they go through land?
I would recommend personally
Okay.
that they take a aquatic route, but if that is impossible, for whatever reason, because I don't know what the sailing conditions are, then to try and go up through Equeth first.
Okay. So, they let you know that Kampf is going to be the one they're sending.
Okay.
All right. He is going to go on an aquatic route. And he'll go up this way. And you say go through Falcon's Hollow and then in? Is that right?
Well, not through Falcon's Hollow. You can, but if he has to get off there, yeah, through Falcon's Hollow, then to Sleepy Hollow, and then Shady Bower.
All right. Okay.
But if you can get closer just to get like directly there,
Just
then
going
yeah,
up
that's
river.
good.
Okay, that works. Yep. And he'll try to do that. Okay. So that's what they set in motion.
Yep.
Okay.
And Kurtal will do ascending. Like I'll check in on you in like 2 days to see what your progress is like and if there are any issues.
All
Because
right.
he cares.
He appreciates that. Okay. So. Let's see. Okay. So, Necro, you were then also, in the beginning, taken to Lyrial, where you are met by the Duke and Duchess,
Hello.
and you're taking up. I guess I should do Lyrial first.
I mean, if you want to.
And they meet you right there in the bazaar. You know, they are very open and public rulers. And they tell you about the Pillar of Faith. Do you have any questions about the Pillar of Faith?
So, I'll just ask out of character just for the sake of time. Any religion is allowed there, or are they elected to join for service to Lyrial and bequeathed by the Duke?
Okay. They are... Anybody that wants to take up a permanent position and wants to establish essentially a church or whatever there, they can. It's supposed to be open. They have 2, 3... I think they have 7 floors. And essentially 4 spaces on each floor. So they have plenty of room for a lot of religions. Their goal is to fill it out. They're very much open. They believe faith in all forms is very important. And they do not prohibit the practice of any faith, even the bad ones. What they do prohibit, though, is, of course, any illegal activities. So if you practice a bad faith, you may be shunned by the people or not liked. But as long as you don't do human sacrifices and murder people, they're not going to stop you.
Which, to be fair, goes over poorly with anything outside of religion as well.
Right. So, exactly. So they're very kind of, while they encourage faith, they're very they don't regulate. They completely separate the secular and well, I can't even fucking think of the word now. Jackass. But yeah. Yeah. So they're glad you're taking up a place and you're going to bring a new faith here, Syra. You were met by a nice guy, Father Jack Tudor. Yeah.
Nice to know that my effort is being put in so quickly.
Yes. Which, reminding me, I should actually port over those goddamn character sheets. Un momento, please.
Do you, my guy?
Father Jack. And what the hell were the other ones?
You never gave them names.
Yes, I know. What are the names? Vasmani is one.
Vasmani is the elf, and I believe the other one was named Valdrin. Or Waldron or something like that.
Valdrin. Okay. I wasn't sure which one was which there.
The dwarf.
Okay.
I hope you like the picture for Vasmani. I thought it went very well with what you wanted.
Now, the question is, do I have NPCs, Lyrial? I don't have. Why is it not? Okay. Where the fuck is Father Jack?
When the wind is coming, San Diego.
Where the fuck did they put Father Jack? What the fuck? Okay. Why the fuck is he under... Alright, I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know.
Uncle, are you ready for a fuck ton of wall of text? Because here it comes.
Alright, lay it on me.
No, it's not as bad as it actually ended up, like, formatting okay.
Okay, NPCs. Close over ball. Lyrial. There we go. Father Jack. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Are these supposed to be under settlement or unsettled?
The interesting is, you know, I'll cover settlement. Right now, you can just put them under unsettled. Okay. Alright. Father Jack. So you meet Father Jack.
Heyo, Father Jack.
Yep. And you learn that he is a herald, though the Duke introduces him as a herald mage.
Uncle,
Yes.
he's got the description for Egbert.
He has a description for Egbert?
Father Jack, this muscular half-orc man is broad-shouldered and cheap-chested.
Really? Because that's not what it's saying here.
I'm looking at it right now. It says a massive full torso jagged scar runs from his left shoulder down to the bottom right corner of his belly.
Really?
I am looking at it right now.
Oh,
It's got the picture I used of that stern fellow, but it's
Okay.
got Egbert's description.
I don't know. I'm seeing something different, so I'll have to wait and close it and open it and check it later. But either way, you know what he looks like. You wrote it.
Yeah, go figure.
Okay. And, okay. You learn that, like I said, he's introduced as a Herald Mage of Abadar. He also kind of oversees the entire pillar. He was one of the ones who are kind of put into stewardship over the pillar. And he does encourage, he is a strong proponent of encouraging all the faiths and the pillar itself. Okay. So, he will join the Duke to take you up to your floor, which is on the 6th floor. And essentially, you're going to get to pick one of these two sections. As your this one is occupied over here by some faith, and I haven't picked which one yet. And this is actually occupied by Serenray. It is being leased as additional space. They actually their church is actually lower, but they're leasing this as additional space, and they're essentially renting it out as a like a hospital or a homeless shelter or both. Okay. There are two
Tucker,
vacant
could you please
ones.
mute yourself?
Yeah, you're very loud.
Oh, probably.
The two back ones are still vacant. You pretty much got a raised platform in each of them. The models are essentially the same. You can step up here. This is about a 3-foot ledge. This can be beveled down to be a pool. It can be raised up to be a platform. It really doesn't matter. It's just going to be inset with something there. Whether it's a garden, a statue, a pool, whatever. You can be creative. And you got one back room. Okay. Now, if you want to rent another section, they do have spare ones. But for the most part, this is what you're assigned. Okay.
Start
Which
with
one
what I
would you
got.
like?
What do these look out to? The windows.
Well, this is the orientation, so this would be towards the center, towards the bazaar this way, and then this would be towards the north and west side of town.
I suppose I will take this one then.
Which one? Okay. Alright. So henceforth, that is the home of Asira. Poof. And that is now yours. You're also permitted. This is inlaid in the floor. This gold line. It's inlaid in the marble flooring. And essentially on each side, along your doorway, is yours as well. Both sides. Up to the line. So you can decorate and put whatever you want there. It's essentially an introduction or signs or whatever the fuck you want leading into your area. So that when people come up, they can easily see where each place leads. And, or whatever you want to put. If you just want to put a sign that says go away, you can do that, I guess.
Are we allowed to mark the doors? Like, is there decoration on them?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's all your property.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can't
'cause I was gonna
damage
say-
the stone structure. That's about it.
Obviously. I was just going to say, Kurtal, when this is all done and over with, is going to turn to the door and, using a divine mark, just put a golden ankh split right down the middle on the door.
Okay. Very good. That very clearly marks it. Asira.
Mhm.
Alright. So, you may want to consider what you're going to want to do and shopping-wise for decorations and stuff to get this set up. But before you start doing that, I'm going to do one more thing to cover your first month. I'm assuming between the den and this is going to occupy a lot of your time. Okay. So back to the Dragon's Den. Since you're going to be there,
Yep.
I'll let you know in the first month. Do a perception check, please.
Yeah, I'm over here. God damn it. I always go right past perception down to perform, and I always lose it. Really, I should get skill focused perception instead of deific obedience for my next feat. Fucking 26 perception.
Nice. Okay. 20. Alright. So it is late afternoon on Abadius the 11th. When you are just here taking a whiz into the lake. I don't know who else is there with you. And
I'd be as long as I'm not dead.
Yeah, me and Ilaria are there, I imagine. We're just... Because what? If Illyrial's like a day's walk away, then our baronies are probably like a half day at most.
yeah, that works.
Lyriel's more than a day.
Okay. Oh, and Abadius the 11th, You hear noise, Kurtal. Anybody else wants to do a perception check? DC's 20.
Am I there?
Yeah,
You're here.
Anybody can be there. Except
Okay.
for Katrina.
Which one is loading, so it'll be a minute.
I have to ask, has Sollyn made himself a hammock along the roof of this cavern?
I could see that.
Yeah, probably. He's probably made it over near the cabal house, and by cabal house I mean the the secure shelter you keep summoning into the house. Ooh, Uncle, it looks like you finagled the map in half at some point.
That was not
that's
me.
from. Yeah,
That was my shitty employer.
it was me. I can fix it eventually.
Can you go ahead and check,
Wow.
do your GM stuff and see if I'm dead or not?
Oh, yeah. While they're fucking around, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Some,
It was in an area.
yes. Alright, check homebrew rules and tell me what happens. Or actually, I think it's skills. Let's see. I think it's skills when you do a dramatic failure. Maybe not. Maybe it is fucking homebrew rules. Should be skills. It's probably going to be something I fucking completely forget. What the hell else would it be?
It's not over rules.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just control F'd dramatic on both of the handouts you just mentioned. Neither of them are there.
It's probably not called dramatic. I remember going through this last time. I can't remember where the fuck we put it. Wouldn't be under that, would it? Oh, I bet I know where it's at. No. It's gotta be under here. Why the hell is it not showing up?
Hey, John,
Mm-hmm.
are you looking at the map? Nice.
I know.
Nice.
I know, bro.
Real nice.
I'm fairly certain that Uncle put this together. I may be wrong. I think I sent him the. Okay, I don't remember honestly.
Try to pass off the blade.
I am trying to pass off.
No,
the
you
blade.
can see it right here on the lake too. Look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And also look over here.
It's fucking
Yeah.
disgusting right here. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really bad here.
Oh, dude.
That's what
hey,
happens
look.
when you have a
Look,
like
look,
4K
look at this
picture.
repeating texture. Look how repeating
Yeah.
this is. Oh, it's
Well, you can just shut your fucking face for that one.
We're gonna give Uncle a lot of shit about this, but it's better than any of us could do.
dude.
You
Look,
don't even understand.
with these two repeating textures. Oh, it's there too.
You realize
Oh, it's everywhere.
I put this picture together from zoomed in versions of like this is probably like a 30K picture
Why
resolution
is it different?
Well, I don't know where
because
the
I
hell
wanted to
that
look
went,
good.
but in the future I'm gonna fucking relocate it. I can tell you that much when I do find that motherfucker again.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I hate that. Okay.
You should make Tucker find it and give him a bonus to his roll or whatever
Son of a bitch.
if he can find it.
Okay. All right. So do me a favor, Tucker. Roll.
For your life.
I think I'm going to use the sorcerer chart. I like that one much better.
Oh no, not wild magic, please.
1 die 100, please.
Oh no. Come on, don't be high. Okay, that's not. I don't know. I haven't looked at that table in a long time.
63.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully nothing too bad. Hang on.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
It's the one. Yeah, of course. All right. Rolun. You where'd you do this?
At the Lyceum.
So where specifically?
In his room.
Okay. Okay.
Babble. Normal babble. Ha! He didn't ever hit himself.
Okay. Everything went fine. Where'd you say you were?
Son of a bitch! In the Lyceum cabal, his room. He's in his room.
Everything went fine. Until you saw Aradia. Who was trying to figure out what's wrong with you. Are you okay, Rolun? As you sit there going, gold, 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 gold.
Invest in Apple! Invest in Apple!
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I thought I was okay, and then she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "You bitch!" Yeah.
Alrighty. So, she's like, Rolun, are you okay? And then you decide to attack her with full force. Unleash upon her your deadly spell.
Okay. He's summoning.
I mean, to
Okay.
be fair,
That is his biggest spell.
If you fucking
not
get
sure-
us the culling again, Rolun,
This is gonna be so bad.
Alright.
I don't know if attack. I don't think that's an attack. Like,
Well, okay, if that doesn't count, well, that's not what it's called. But if that doesn't technically count as an attack,
I would give it to you because it's natural.
okay,
That's
like,
something you would do offensively, I think. So,
all right.
well, plus it's by surprise too.
though I'm not really sure you would summon something for Aradia.
For Aradia, well, you just
said your
said
deadliest
deadly
attack.
spell.
Well, yeah, you have to attack. I mean, I'm not going to say you're going to go up and slap her in the ass.
Well, if it's deadliest, then you go to the highest thing.
Okay, alright. So you start summoning
Remember
the spell.
arguing with you kill me with the ball, mate. What the fuck am I doing?
Alright. Well, we're going to find out. So what do you summon?
All right, hang on. I'm pulling up the spell. I didn't think I fucking needed.
Hopefully, whatever this is, it wears off pretty soon.
What's gonna fit in here? That'll fit. All right, invisible stalker.
Invisible. What? Is that your highest level summons?
Hell yeah.
Alright. It's probably one I don't fucking have, too. I'm going to beat your ass if
It's
it is.
invisible stalker. You can't have it. It's invisible.
I have an
Yeah,
invisible
no.
stalker.
Yeah, there's a thing for it, but no.
Okay.
That's stupid. It's invisible.
Picture.
Shit.
Alright, Tucker.
All
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see. How long does a level 10 confusion last?
10 levels. 10 rounds, I
rounds,
mean.
11. Okay, 11. It's going to be the same level as you. So,
This sucks.
I
So
gave you the
11,
first
right?
half where you auto-fail every time. The second half, you get a will save. You cast the spell and you summon an invisible stalker. Now, we will see
You said
Whether-
last half.
the last 5 rounds you can attempt to resist every single round. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. We'll
so
see.
you have to beat your own DC?
DC is 20. 21.
Okay. We'll save. That's
20,
right.
sorry. Level 11, 1 level down.
We'll save.
Okay. 1 round down. You resist the urge to beat yourself in the face or kill Aradia.
Okay. So it is very obvious something's wrong with him.
Okay, Aradia, seeing the invisible stalker, is going to be like,
Can't.
Nolly can.
you're not there.
Damn it!
Uncle, I'm curious, and I'm bringing this up only because obviously it does apply to Kurtal. If I ran something like an invisible stalker, could I see it?
Nope. I'll have to check. I don't know if it's a... You can't see ethereal creatures, can you, or can you?
I can see ethereal, invisible creatures, either or.
Okay, well then yes, you probably would.
What if they're both?
So, well, no, here's the thing. I remember reading something on this, and I'm only bringing it up to my own detriment, really. Is the invisible stalker's invisibility natural? Because most
Yeah.
other
Yes,
invisibility...
It
Doesn't
is
matter.
because Ability Purge doesn't get rid of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd probably see like a shimmering outline. You wouldn't. I don't think you'd immediately be like,
I'll have
"There's
to
something
check.
there."
I'll have to check. I mean, it would function like See Invisible, your ability. So, if it says specifically that See Invisibility doesn't work, then no.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I was only curious because of natural invisibility. We've only
Sure.
encountered arcane and divine.
Roland, you have 4 more rounds to resist. Keep going.
All right. Okay. This will save. So he saves. He realizes something's really wrong with him. Yes.
All right, yep, she's going to head out. Yes, and for this round, you can act normally. You
All right.
realize magic is just overwhelming you. There is a flux of chaos and enchantment magic flowing around you, and your burning scroll.
All right. He would tell her to run away immediately, and then he'd get rid of the spell. He'd get rid of it.
You ain't getting rid of what? You mean the scroll?
No, the summon monster. He would dispel it, so it would stop chasing her.
Okay. You dispel it. She's
And
like,
then-
okay, and she takes off running. She goes hollering for Ulysses. Go ahead.
All right, and then he would like fucking. I don't know. He's panicking. He'd throw the spell on the floor. Fuck it.
You throw the spell on the ground. The flaming
Scroll.
spell. Scroll. Whatever.
Yep.
It goes over there and catches your chair on fire. All right, next round. Roll.
All right. Son of a bitch! It hit fucking steals again. Okay. Will. Yeah, we're good. All right. Can I attempt to get rid of this?
Okay. You could attempt to try to suppress the out of control or disperse the out of control magic fluxing.
Okay. Is that a caster level or is that concentration?
It is concentration.
Concentration. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can get rid of this shit.
You fail. But the DC comes down by 1.
Neat.
All right. Will save. Round 3.
We'll save. It keeps defaulting to fort. That's really annoying. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it again.
What do you do this round?
Same thing.
Okay.
Dispersion. Same thing as before.
All right. Will save. Round 4.
All right.
The magic continues to flux in the room. You
All
notice
right.
that the candle is very strangely, the flame, the top of it is stationary, and the bottom, that's supposed to be sitting on the wick, is what's flickering back and forth.
God damn it, Rolun.
It's confused. Anyway,
Flame is stationary. That's back and forth. Okay. I'll focus my efforts on that then. Try to. Okay. I didn't roll concentration. Okay. Concentration. Oh yeah.
all right. You lower it by 1,
Okay.
by several levels. Okay. Will save. Now the will DC is 16. You should have this. Last round. All right. And then the magic slowly fades. You gain control as it slowly trickles off and fades away. And the only thing you have left is your burning chair.
Okay. Yeah. Waterfall to put it out, and then I'll just dispel it. Have water everywhere.
All right. Good job, good sir. Good job. And by the way, I kind of shortchanged you because you're supposed to get a wisdom save not to have a mishap, but I wanted it to happen.
That's true. I think we forgot about that.
I didn't want him to have one. That's what you get
Translation,
for
I
rolling
love to see
before I
suffer.
said roll, fucker. Now,
Okay. Scroll number or pamphlet.
now you may go ahead and continue. Okay, now back to Kurtal the Turtle here. And everybody else. Okay, so anybody that did a perception check, 20 or higher, will hear the sound of
Where's it coming from?
It's coming from that away.
Son of a bitch, rolling.
Okay. Kurtal's going to kind of perk up, trot on over.
Okay.
Is somebody keeping little boys in their closet?
Tucker?
Tucker? What the hell are you doing, Tucker? Was that your sister? Or was that... Alright. Oh, Katrina's not there anymore. That's
Where
right.
are you all going? What's going on?
There's...
Something.
Kurtal went running that way and his third eye went rolling.
Roland's not here. He's at the Lyceum, probably doing something stupid.
Rolling. That's not...
My sister came in.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. It is this egg on the
Alright.
left.
Yeah.
And you see
Yes.
arrive and you see a crack in there and you see a little dark gray.
Are you kidding me?
This is a pamphlet.
Roll again,
Jesus
please
Christ.
botch again.
This is a pamphlet, though. Thank God.
Okay.
Jesus.
Are you kidding?
Well,
Keep going.
It's a
Unless we
pamphlet.
hope.
Better. It's
The last time this
Okay.
happened to Aridin, he summoned a demon from hell.
Alright, Roland. Please go again.
Or a demon from the
Oh,
abyss.
yeah. It's going. It's
I'm just gonna give it to you anyways.
How
3
far
weeks ago.
into the ground will this stake go?
Roller.
for fuck's sake.
Okay. You do not have a mishap because it's not an activatable magic item.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you are so shaken up from your recent mishap that when Aradia runs in and says, Roland, are you okay? You jump and knock over your candle and catch your pamphlet on fire.
Waterfall.
Can he dex to try and not do that?
Waterfall. You now have a +5 to learn from the pamphlet. Difficulty.
Okay, and the pamphlet's not destroyed.
No,
Very soggy.
it's just somewhat damaged, which increases the difficulty of learning from it.
That's fine. I can deal with that.
Okay.
Can you?
Go ahead and roll. Get another one.
Now hold on.
Really hope I got another one. I'm trying to...
Okay, so now wait a minute. Didn't you say you're staying in Eclipsia doing all this magic stuff?
No, I told you this would... Dude, this was weeks ago. Remember?
This was after you did the Katrina thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So where are you? All right. Okay. All right. So you're here. All
I
right.
don't
So
know
you
what day
guys
this
see the
is.
claw. It's a little dark claw. This is Abadius the 11th.
Still.
It's timekeeper. You might want to mark these dates.
Go.
Okay.
Ah,
Abadius
Yes!
the 11th. Okay.
Yes!
And Fate Keeper, if you do a 1 die 100, we'll find the gender. This little claw starts pushing, and we shall see if the little dragon bitch.
It's a female.
I knew it. Didn't even have to fucking find out. I knew it.
So the other one's the male.
Yes, the other one's the male. Whoops, GM. Fucking shit. Dragons. Give me the little silver fucker. Ability check. See if it dies on the way out. Die, dragon. Die.
Hey, free spell components.
Holy
ha.
shit.
Oh.
They roll better than rolling.
He busts out of that thing like fucking just the manliest dragon ever. The
Okay.
manliest dragon ever.
And it comes out very slowly, very casually, very gracefully, and lifts
the other
its
room.
little head. And you have a little female silver dragon.
Oh.
It looks around at everybody and instantly bonds with Ilaria because she's the same color.
Sollyn is also the same color.
No,
Yeah,
he's
but
not.
Yeah, but you're spooky.
Yeah, you're
ugly.
creepy.
So is he. He's a fucking dragon. Or she.
You're just jealous.
Okay. Poogie runs in and throws a seed at it, like, this is my dragon! Yeah!
You should.
No.
I like to imagine that this thing just sees Ilaria and immediately just latches to her face.
Who would like to bond with the silver dragon? Or try
I'll make a
to?
roll.
Okay.
Like I said, Laria's bonding with all of them because, I mean, she's going to try to take care of all of them.
It's me. I want it this time.
Okay, we'll get in there.
What is it?
Charisma.
Charisma check.
Charisma. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Poogie did well.
Is
I
it
thought
two
you
die?
wanted the bronze dragon, Tuckleberry.
Is it... Shut up. Okay, is it 2 die or 1... I didn't mean to say shut up. I meant to say shush. Excuse me. Is it 1 die or 2 die?
It's about you to die.
So, 1 then.
Yeah, no, it's 2 die. Always. Base ability checks are always 2.
Yeah, pretty much always 2 unless he tells you otherwise.
I'm not getting this dragon.
Yes. This will be best out of 3.
That's just a 19. That's just a 19.
All right, now the question is, Tuckleberry.
Mm-hmm.
Really think now. Do you want the bronze dragon? Because you might want to talk to the other people and plan this a little better. Or don't you care?
Yeah, of course. Of course you do. Well,
To sum up very quickly, silver dragons are like paladins. They will not allow you to be flexible.
I know. He just wants to stay higher than the fucking thing. He's never actually interacted with one.
Okay, so you're rolling to make a good impression and not bond?
Yes.
All right,
He
so the
wants to
question
not
is,
be an asshole.
are you going to discuss with the others and ask if you can have the bronze dragon?
I think we already did that, didn't we?
Yeah, after the third one, I think, he would.
Okay, so you're going to assume withdraw to ensure that it doesn't get too attached to you at some point?
Yeah, and he would ask everyone else does the same on the other bronze one.
Okay.
Uncle,
Yes.
could you raise a silver dragon to be less focused on lawful good and more focused on lawful?
Yes.
Okay.
It'd be difficult because they typically have an aura of detect good.
Dragons are
So-
very instinctual, so their natural alignment will have an influence, but it is not predetermined.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just, I think it's probably harder for silvers because they literally have an ability that makes them detect evil.
Yeah.
So, like, it'll be,
Sollyn-
they'll always be uncomfortable around it, sort of thing. Probably.
Sollyn
You
will
have to train them
be
hard.
Sollyn will be passively attempting to influence all of these dragons to not hate him as much as they otherwise would.
And again, if anybody specifically would like a specific dragon color, you should speak up and let everybody else know.
I don't know, because it's just like all of these are gonna hate me.
No, they're not.
No, not necessarily.
The
Probably.
lawful ones might not hate you. Well, you should not be such a huge dick.
Brass and
What
copper
have I
plus
done that is supremely evil, Tucker?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The only reason Sollyn's lawful evil is because he cares about himself.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, dude.
So,
That's
yeah,
That's neutral
It's-
evil, bro.
if Sollyn wanted to bond with a dragon, his best bets would be the copper or the brass. Because they
Just
are...
looking at brass.
Sorry about that. My phone's rebooting.
That was loud as hell, my dude.
Necro, look who's talking.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. All right, so we got Ilaria, who wins this. Ilaria, would you like the silver dragon?
I
Sure,
think a
like I
silver
said.
dragon would suit you really well.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like I was saying before, she's kind of trying to bond with all of them until she gets one that really bonds with her, and then she'll kind of...
Okay.
Lara's trying to steal all the dragons.
No, she's trying to get, like, the first one that takes to her sort of thing.
Okay.
She's not going to force it on any of them. The first one to take to her is what she's going to stick with.
Okay. You're going to have competition for the silver dragon, unless you declare you want it.
That's fine. We can have competition.
I just rolled charisma to make a good impression on the thing.
Oh, Catholics wants to take care of it?
Okay. Fuck you, dragon. You suck!
We can be best of 3 like we did before.
No, that's fine. She just she's gonna spend time with some of the dragons, and then that's all. Okay. So the dragon bonds with you, and over the next several weeks, it's gonna develop a stronger bond, and kind of like you, except for the fact that you're evil.
What? I don't have an evil aura. What have I done? I've literally done no evil acts.
Is he even evil aligned?
Okay. No.
I mean, I guess
All right.
the last thing was the goth.
So you
that
get to name
silver
it.
evil. Oh, Jesus. I didn't think this through. Okay, let me think.
Okay.
I'll get back to you.
All right, and
Tinkle
then
the
what we need
Cringleberry.
is another set of perception checks, folks.
Oh, confident. They're all coming out of the eggs now.
Yeah, I remember when he rolled it, they were all, like, immediately next to each other. Like,
Yeah!
like 4 of them
Now
in a row.
Roland's doing good. Roland's doing real good.
Oh my God!
I
The
did better.
messages are rolling in.
Where's perception? Son of a bitch.
Okay.
I don't see shit.
All right. So the first ones to notice are the highest perception, of course, and anything 20 or higher will notice. When you hear one day little scratchy noises, squeaky, Nobody has yet apparently to think to put in a triggered alarm on any of these things.
No.
But,
I check them regularly, but yeah, we should probably do that. Like some bells next to them, so if they start moving too much, we'll hear them.
Or, magic. That thing that we can all do.
We even have a roll for
we have a
do
spell
have
that would work for that.
Yeah, we do.
We
We
have-
have
we have-
conditional alarm.
Yeah.
Oh, conditional alarm. I didn't know we had that. I don't know.
Which way is it coming from, Uncle?
Just checking the inventory yesterday.
It is coming from the other copper egg.
Woo!
And we all go and crowd around it.
I don't know.
Okay.
Laurie would probably be there just to like help if it needs help.
Kurtal will go ask Sollyn to, like, if he's really interested, just sort of squat as well as he can.
Someone squats.
Yeah, be
as well
smaller
as he
than
can.
tall as shit.
It takes this little dragon almost 2 hours to break out of its shell, but finally he does.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Would anybody in particular like the other? And this one was born on Abadius the 16th.
Badius the 16th.
Yes. Okay. Anybody in particular would like to specifically try to acquire the bond of this creature?
Sollyn will.
Sollyn,
All right.
well done, lad. That's really good.
Nice.
Thank you.
What do you have? +2? Yeah.
Yeah. Sollyn's got decent stats.
Okay.
Yeah, we know.
I just didn't expect charisma to be
Reload.
one of them.
All right. Let me.
All this stuff is good.
All right.
So you
It would,
like
but
it.
Sollyn is too ugly for this creature.
I just want to make a good impression. Okay, that's not bad.
Yep. So, hold on. I gotta fuck all this up.
I guess I'll roll for my impression, the impression it gets of me, so we have an idea if this one just happens to fucking hate me for some reason.
Okay, so.
All right, this one I really don't want to fuck up. Don't fuck up. Yeah.
Okay.
I am truly the spell lord.
Have you broken a 10 on any of your rolls today?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
That work
okay.
saves.
So, Ilaria, are you going to back off and let Sollyn have this one? Or are you going to
Yeah. No, I'm not trying to steal it. Trying to make an impression.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it seems to like Sollyn, I trust Sollyn enough not to, try to actually make this thing super fucking evil.
Well,
Even if he's questionable,
I
I don't
like
think
you
she'll-
guys all think Sollyn's the worst person, but he's
No,
never
not at
done
all.
anything
I
evil.
actually like Sollyn. Like, she's come to like him. Like,
okay.
she doesn't quite trust him to.
You just have really
Ethics.
wispy voice.
Is going to actively try to intervene between Sollyn and the dragon.
I will not try to stop her.
This
By the way,
this will
I've-
be entertaining.
I have been trying to make amends with Kethix in that the nothing I've done to her except for be myself.
Yes. Fortunately, she knows all your evil thoughts.
I don't have very many evil thoughts.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Do you, so you say you've been trying to make amends with Kethix? How have you been trying to do that?
Like I've been whenever she gives me the cold shoulder, I try to approach her and we're not like if I tried to talk to her and she just like pisses off at me, but I've been trying to like be friendly and generally sort of, just try to think of a synonym for friendly. Be courteous and like not and show that I'm not literally the devil.
Why did she initially not like you?
Because
Did she initially not like you?
because
Evil
I don't know why I had an evil aura because I hadn't done anything evil, but because I guess she's just very strong at detecting it, and I'm technically evil.
It's inherent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was evil because he was getting poisoned to murder somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, then yes.
That's what it was. Yes.
That's just taking care of rats.
No.
Even,
Well,
even if
sort of.
Brad is someone
It was a
familiar.
sentient being he was trying to poison.
Yeah.
It wasn't lethal poison.
It's
Okay,
true.
so-
it wasn't
so-
lethal poison.
But yeah, if you ever brought that up, then I would explain my process and how I've learned from that in my time on the surface. And explain that at that time, I'd just been on the surface for nary a few weeks, and such was commonplace. Or, well, on the surface and out of clearing, that is.
Okay. Sollyn, as you start to get, as this little copper dragon starts getting more and more attached to you, Catholics will wait until there's an opportune time to have a chat with you.
Okay.
Especially since the dragon seems to be interested in you almost as much as her. At this point, she'd actually be in her human form more, so I'll actually bring that over. But anyway, she approaches you, Sollyn.
Yes, Catholics?
I would like to talk to you
You have my attention.
about this little one.
Wow, she is tiny. There we go. Yes, what can I do for you?
I would like you to know that it seems it is getting quite attached to you. Do you think you're the best role model for this dragon?
I don't see why not. I've been improving. I understand when we first met I was somewhat questionable in my morality, though I believe since I've certainly made great strides towards goodness.
So you're going to take care of it?
Of course, it's a member of the family. I take care of my own.
Okay. Let me think Sollyn's recent actions. In the past 3 sessions, or past, well, shitload of sessions, the past month, has Sollyn done anything bad?
Worst thing he's done was get dominated.
I will put this forward. The worst thing that Sollyn has done, in terms of an evil alignment, is he did kill Clement when he was completely incapacitated.
Yeah, but that's not 3 sessions.
That was not even a month ago. That was more than a month ago.
Was
Yeah,
that more than a month ago?
That was a
Yeah.
while ago.
Okay.
Like that was.
Yeah.
I don't mean in real world, I mean in game.
Oh yeah,
No,
in game it was more than a month ago.
Okay.
So,
In
yeah.
game, that was before Bert had his mind thing, so that was
Yeah.
several
We
months
spent-
ago.
At least a week more in Falcon's Hollow after that.
Okay.
And then we spent a week in Aerithil. We spent like half a week traveling. We spent like 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. Yeah, it's been over a month for sure.
Has Sollyn made any of, thought about any of his evil plans to take over Lyriel yet?
They're not evil plans. He doesn't plan on harming anyone in them.
Okay. No.
He plans on doing them through
Okay.
legal.
So she will
means.
say to you, okay, well, just so you know, it seems that he is becoming attached to you. And I want you to know that I am very protective of all these dragons.
I understand that. I am as well.
Just so you're warned. And then she'll walk away.
So, right. Should I be making diplomacy rolls to try to influence a better relation with Catholics?
If
over
you
these
want
9
to,
months?
if you want to try to salvage right then, you can.
It would help.
What? I know.
It would help.
Sorry, what was the last thing she said again? I got off track.
Just so you know, it's a warning, essentially, is what
Okay.
she's saying.
Fuck up or I'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
She could.
Yeah, no, she could. I don't doubt that. I appreciate your concern and hope it won't be necessary. I've been doing my best to be my best.
I'm glad to hear that. I think you have a lot of potential.
Man, all my characters get that.
You make them that way.
It's the nice way to say, you're not great, but maybe.
Alright, so do a diplomacy check right there to see how you fare. I'm
Stop
going to give you a
fucking
plus
about,
one
you'll be good.
for that dialogue. So 16.
Okay, wow, a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm underground. I should come on, dice gods.
Okay.
I think you get a bonus while you're underground.
Alright. And then she heads off. Okay, congratulations. You got yourself a fucking baby dragon boy. Alright.
What are you going to call it?
Name it. Okay.
Okay, give me a second.
And the silver one's name is Stratia. Okay, awesome. Let me get over there and change the name of Stratia. Okay. So, Rolun, how's your rolls coming?
Every other spell besides the first one I got. Every one of them.
Okay.
But you gotta check some of these spells, dude. I'm a fucking powerhouse even more than before.
Sure.
Laugh at me! Laugh at me! You'll see. One of these spells makes a 30-foot sphere of water. Take a swim,
Get your
bitch.
enemies wet.
That's more than he does with his wives.
Wait, let me roll my count spell to that.
Okay. Okay. So good job. Okay, so that's the first month. Okay, Kurtal. So you go ahead and you should consider anything you're gonna do with your little chapel, and you're pretty much set then. All right. Let's see. Who haven't we covered in the first month then? Let's go back to the Baron people. Try to finish these baronies.
You can always adopt.
I never went to Sharon.
Yeah. I know you didn't.
Doesn't nobody appreciate that joke? Was that too far?
I didn't even...
I'm not sure who was aimed at.
Rigo. Okay.
Uncle said, let's go back to the Baron people, and I said, you can always adopt.
Oh, ha ha.
Okay, it was bad. Shut up.
Okay.
I thought you'd make a joke about fucking Urvir's bird. I'm a bit disappointed you didn't. Like, only if you give him a red snapper first. Red snapper.
Only if you let him tear off your ears.
Okay. Malak.
Oh!
Exactly. Would you like some beans with that? Okay.
No.
Alright, so you guys are having dragons born. Okay. Just so you know, the dragons, they eat a lot and they poop a lot.
No, they
Oh,
don't.
really?
No, they don't. But
They eat a lot, though.
they eat a lot. They poop once a week, and it's a big pile.
Isn't
No,
it
they
like
don't.
money? Isn't it, or was that just Tethys?
They poop money. Rolling. Immediately excited.
Rolls are like, yes, I want more dragons.
Shut up!
The thing about it is, the dragons that they
Give me that dragon
hardly...
poop.
Dragons hardly poop at all, mostly because they're so efficient in what they eat.
I
They
know.
don't even have
Yes.
buttholes.
That's Steve. Whenever Tethys did that, I thought she did it with money or pooped out money. Really.
Roland's just been hoarding dragon dung.
It's milk component. Shut up.
He stores
All
it
right.
in his beard.
So the barony. So let me see now. Let me see if I can find the right cabal.
Oh, that was a legit question.
What?
I'm sorry.
What's your fucking question?
Don't they shit out money
No.
or metal of their associated type?
No.
I thought Tethys did.
No.
She just likes to say she shits diamonds.
Okay, Nethel Gorge. You got a clay resource of 7, the kiln potter, and the rest house. Okay, yes. So how many do we got here? We got 8 commoners,
Oh, yeah, a fuck ton of commoners.
1 trained, 1 talented. Okay.
Yeah, I got an expert in the commoners too.
Okay. All right. So you have a settlement around the rest stop. The rest house, yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to look
Okay, I'm
realistic.
Welcome back.
Okay. Alrighty.
Barely.
So, alright. You have a settlement called, Ilaria, called Nethel Pass. Okay. Take your, half your commoners, and, at least, you can decide how many you put there. I'll leave it up to you, actually. But at least half of all your citizens should be from there. Move them to the settlement. You only have one settlement then. The rest are scattered, and they live in either homes or just they're transient with tents and stuff and live off the land nearby. Warriors most likely would be transient because they'll probably be hunters and things like that. Okay. Yep. It has no defenses at all. Okay. But otherwise, there you go. So you do have one settlement on your property. And at the settlement, that is where the kiln, the rest house is. And your highest, let's see, the level 4 expert surf will be the kiln potter. Run it. And probably should have at least one potter with it, or one assistant. They can be either, it's up to you, they can either be unsettled and just have their own private place and just be, you know, out in the wilderness themselves with their own little rural route, or they can be part of the settlement. It's up to you. But either way, that's your own only settlement. Okay.
Okay.
Sollyn, you're a barony.
Yes.
Okay.
If I've put them all in there, if you want to go look at it.
Okay, you got 2 trained, 2 talented, and 4 commoners. Nice. So you have less people. Not by much.
I've got
But
what,
you got
2
some
left?
but you got some more skilled people. Okay. Alright. So,
Regular people were scared of Sollyn, but the experts were like, nah, I could beat him.
A lot of them are warriors.
alright. Let's see. The ranch and the mill. Okay.
And also, I don't know how the people fish or what, but
Okay.
With a gun!
Alright. You have... What's the place called? Spider Hill Mill. Okay. So you have a settlement called Spider Hill. It's right outside the mill. It's a short distance away, so it's not. The mill is actually separate. But it's within probably an hour or 2 walk. Your highest expert and at least 3 others live there.
can I have all of them live in the settlement? Is that a possibility?
No more. At least, let's see, how many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
got
6,
6.
7, 8.
Okay,
At least
sorry.
2 cannot.
Okay.
2 of the warriors with a warrior level cannot. So, any of the top 4 essentially cannot. But otherwise, the rest all can, yes.
Okay.
Okay. And you should denote which one is the actual head mill. Just like a little asterisk or something just to say who's the actual head of the mill.
Okay. And wait, you said the mill isn't part of the settlement?
No.
Okay, so I'll probably have the 2 millers live there.
It's outside. Yeah. But it's not technically part of the... It's like a little fishing, just so you know. It's like 2 or 3 houses. That's it. Very
In the
small.
settlement?
Yes. It's right on the shore. They're fishers. They can be trappers. They can be drudgers. In your area, I'll just let you know, in your that settlement, they both fish for actual fish, and another thing that they produce there is crayfish, and that's their production at the settlement. Okay.
That's some good eats right there, boy.
Ilaria,
Hell yeah.
you don't have a very big production from your settlement. The only thing that you have at your settlement is you have some traffic. So you're going to have